In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot, and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus no bigger than this that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s. At least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s. And at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopi, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite you. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. Fuck, we don't have AR-15s. Thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. Thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. There wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons. And there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know, 'cause I'm from another country.
Okay, I'm here. I'm just sorting some stuff out. All right. Oh, I gotta turn that down. All right, I know it's working at least. Okay, so can everybody hear me? Let me know in the chat and get rid of this. Oh, all right. Okay, so hey. So can everybody sort of hear me okay? Because I had a little bit of trouble since I brought this new microphone. Oh yes, okay, excellent. Ing, I muted you. Ing, I've added you to the stream, but
Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy, how are you?
Good. How are you? Hey, your intro is a little bit dramatic, you know.
Why?
No, like, you say you have tiger sharks and bull sharks. They were already there when you got there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so they have you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought that was really funny that I don't even know where I found that somewhere on YouTube, and
I like it.
and it's not even like copyright or anything, so it's great. I can use it. So anyway, I was just saying before I unmuted you that I brought this new microphone, and everyone says, "Oh, it sounds so much more clearer and crisper and stuff like that." But what I didn't, and it's USB, just plug in USB, right? But I came from having a boom studio mic on the boom with the mixer with the USB interface, and it took me a while to get how to use that, and I had it set up right and everything worked, so I could just play anything I wanted on my computer and it would just come into the stream. I didn't have to do anything. Well, now that I plugged this mic in, it doesn't work the same way. I had to, in StreamYards, I found out yesterday after talking to support that I'm best to use Chrome. And in Chrome, there's a little box that you have to tick that says share the audio. When you share the screen, you have to share the audio. Well, I never had to do that before. And in Firefox, it doesn't even give you that option. So,
that's good.
You understand what I'm coming from? So I was using Firefox, and nothing was working, but the microphone was fine. But any audio sources just didn't work, and I got so frustrated trying to work it out. But anyway, I've sorted it out now. So, but in saying that, it's a little bit more trickier now. My I usually run the video through just play a VLC player, and that's playing up on me now because I've had some computer issues as well, some Windows booting issues. And so I had to use Media Player just then, and that seems to work fine. And what happens is if I go into my audio settings and change it to the microphone as the input and output, whatever, then the audio won't work. That won't come through to YouTube. I have to leave it on my speakers, but I have to turn my speakers down. I discovered all of this yesterday by doing various testing, like private testing on YouTube type thing. But I think I got it sorted and it worked today. So I just have to remember what to do.
As more sophisticated things get, it's harder to deal with it. Like I have to talk my mic into it to work that day. You know, like I have to stroke it and say it's all good, baby. And then I have Razer I have Razer headphones that fight with Yeti. They send each other emails through me.
You're kidding me. You're kidding.
Well, it's almost as bad. Almost. No, I get like notifications. Well, I don't think that's good. What's Yeti doing? You know, it's insane.
It is frustrating when you try and tech issues. It really is frustrating. Cass says, what kind of mic? Technico Audio or Audio Technico. I did a bit of research
10 years ago.
Sorry?
They went bankrupt 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. No.
I'm still buying their shit. Like, I almost brought what you've got. As you know, I was talking to you about it. I almost brought what you've got, and then I just thought, I have a bit of a habit of not doing research properly. That's another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. And so I went on fucking YouTube and I did the comparison, and then there's actually people that do videos on this microphone versus your microphone. Like they actually have both in front of them, and they give ratings and they talk in it and all that. Anyway, as it turns out, tell a long story short, as it turns out, the Audio Technica one, according to these people, is a little bit better than the Yeti. But then there's different kinds of Yetis too. There's like very expensive ones that you can buy. Have you seen those ones? They're like 1,000.
Yeah, but it would only matter if you had a Yeti. Who cares? It's better if you don't even know what a Yeti is about.
But I just wanted to sound better in my other microphone. No, in my other microphone, it came across really bassy, like Howard Stern type, really deep, bassy, and I didn't really like it. I like the more crispier sound, and I think I've achieved it because I mean, it all depends on what sort of equipment and stuff you're running through. You're going to get different results with it plugging into different computers. It's not going to sound the same. So anyway, how have you been?
Oh well,
I gave you enough time to sleep, right? You said 37 hours or something when I scheduled the live. You said 37 hours. That should give me just enough time to get work and sleep in.
I slept 4, which is more than usual, so I'm good.
4. I could not survive on 4 hours.
Easily. You just don't get up. You sit at your desk, you never get up. Sometimes I lean back and fall. I don't fall asleep, but I pass out for seconds.
I thought you were going to say you fall off your chair.
No. My wife has it padded.
Chat. I should open the YouTube, but I'm actually using the StreamYard chat.
You have to respect the chat.
Yeah, I'll have to respect the chat.
I see Goisamas in chat.
Who?
Goisamas.
Who's that idiot? No, just kidding.
No, kick it. He has a wrench. Kick him out. It's Cosmic here. Where's Cosmic? Time out, Goisamas. We went to Nikki's stream yesterday. Like I was in there.
Did he go on?
No, I was in there yesterday on Nikki's stream.
I was in there for a short time, but I had to go out.
So about an hour in, Cosmic comes in.
Yeah.
So I, of course, immediately say, "You timed this motherfucker out." So all of a sudden, they would turn. Half would turn on me. The other half.
Really?
The other half.
They don't understand the joke. They don't get the joke.
No, because every time Cosmic and I are in a stream,
I know.
Any one of us has a wrench, we would time each other out.
Yes, I know the trick.
He came in. I didn't have a wrench. He didn't have a wrench. So I said, "You timed this motherfucker out," and he did. He got booted immediately. So Nikki said, "Oh, what happened to Cosmic?"
Oh, shit.
So in Discord, Cosmic says to me, "You motherfucker, you won it. You got me there." He said, "I wanted to ask for a wrench, but I was too late." So I go out for a smoke. So I came back and said, I talked to Cosmic. He will come back. So he was on. First thing when he comes in, I got timed out for 300 seconds.
Oh, shit.
But it was just, the ladies don't know us. I said to Cosmic, we have to do it on neutral ground. We can't just go anywhere.
Yes.
Because half of them...
I was enjoying that little banter between you guys.
Starlight. We always banter, Cosmic and I.
Hugs. Hey, hot dog.
Hey, hot dog man. Mr. Wingman.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Well, you just hoiked it up. I don't know how good you sound. Are
you all right? That's healthy.
I'm hearing music. Where's it coming from? Hold on.
Hopefully not me, because I have been having problems. I haven't got anything going.
Oh, it was your live, the intro or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got YouTube going on.
Yes. Anyhow.
So we were just talking about the banter between Ing and Cosmic. You know Starlight. You know how they time each other out when in chats.
No,
you don't know.
I didn't know that.
It's so funny.
Oh, Ing, are you being naughty?
I went to Ross once and said it's either him or me. And Ross says, "I don't like either of you. I don't care." So, but no,
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
No, but it is just for a community that doesn't know. It's they didn't know what was going on because Cosmic came into Nikki's and I said immediately, "This motherfucker has to be timed out." And he was immediately, but then Nikki said, "Why was he timed out?" So half of the chat turned on me and half of the chat turned on Cosmic.
Oh my god!
In Discord, Cosmic.
This was in his chat, like his live chat.
No, it was in Nikki's live chat.
Oh my god!
but people don't understand the joke. Like
Yeah.
it started back in Jamie's when
Yeah.
I think Ing had a wrench at some point and Cosmic didn't at some stage. I think was that
Eliminate.
early?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember when I accidentally hid Pugs's comment?
Oh Jesus.
And you got in trouble for it.
Oh,
I
you know
didn't
he
know that
blamed.
was before I knew anybody.
Yeah, but okay. Well, you can say it now because I didn't want to, but I wouldn't tell anyone who it was.
Oh yeah, it was me. I didn't
Yeah.
know who he was, and I saw his.
So
I thought he was
I
talking.
took
I
all
thought
this
he was
shit.
being serious. Yeah.
Yeah, but he
No, you
gave me
should have
shit. He
totally
gave me
told
shit. He
him.
gave me shit in bloody Discord for a
Oh,
month.
you should have told him it was me.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't dobbing you
I know better now, Pug.
in.
I know better now.
I told him it wasn't me, and he's tried starting up this New Zealand
You should
versus
have just said
Australia
it's
war.
that new girl, star whore.
Yeah, but Puck likes to mix it up too. He's a good kid. I like him, but he
Yeah.
likes to mix it up too. So sometimes when
Don't
he
I
comes
have
talk to you,
don't I have him to blame for the He-Man sheets or something?
totally.
Didn't he? Yeah, he started that, right? So every time he goes
You
into, it's
you
funny.
should
Every
go
time he
to
goes,
Puck
yeah.
and tell him. Just go to Puck and tell him I trusted you, and you backstab me. I let Ben up. You made me take Ben up the panel.
Yeah, yeah. Did you
Happens
hear I
every
got
day.
blamed? Oh, talking
Well,
about stuff
Ing
like that.
doxed me, so
Yes,
Who?
I did. I
Ing.
doxed it. Yeah.
Oh, what did
He
you?
doxed me
Where?
all over the place, all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah, he told everyone I'm from Texas. He doxed me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everyone wanted to know to move the other way. Like I like to know where Lemonade lives, so yeah, I can move further away. And I'm not even in the country. I'm not even in the country.
Well, well, you're lucky because I don't live. I live far from her, but Texas is a big state.
Oh, yeah. So I keep hearing Texas is quite large.
Oh yeah, it's its own
Okay.
country.
Yeah.
So
I bet you.
Texas is the Lone Star state. Texas was the longest time independent. Yeah.
Yeah. If the South would have won, we'd have had it
Attitude.
made. No, I'm
I used to
joking.
love that show back in the day. Oh God, this is showing my age.
God,
I think
what?
it was called Dallas.
I
It was
knew
called
you were
Dallas.
gonna say that. Yeah, I never watched that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then they did a remake, and then the bloody JR died on them, so I think they dropped
That's right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bloody
Yeah, but was any of the
JR.
cast even Texan?
I don't know.
J.R. Ewing, like what was his name?
I remember it. I
They
used to
had
love it.
spin-offs of that show. The Colbys, not Dynasty, but the Colbys was a spin-off of Dallas.
Oh,
no,
I was
it was
supposed to
Dynasty.
post.
Why do I
I was
know that?
supposed-
Soap operas in America. I was a German teenager at the time, but we watched it every week. My grandmothers loved it.
I forgot to post it in RDA. I forgot to post the link. Ross told me I could. All right, it's done.
Ross couldn't find you.
No, he's got a new modem, and his wife is not.
There's some.
His wife
something
is not
changed.
asleep yet, so he couldn't come on straight away. But he wanted to. He said he'd come on, but it will, usually he can't come on for like another hour and a half or something. So I'd probably be done by then, I think. So yeah. Anyway, Ing, the lovely Marianne's going to fill us in on some situation with this creator called Mandy. Now, just before you say anything, Marianne, I have to say that I don't know this Mandy very well. I have dropped in a couple. I have listened to her a couple of times, and usually I don't know. I think it's drama, and she always seems to have sort of talking about people or something. I don't. You have to give me like a bit of background history on it.
Yes, me too.
Oh Lord. Okay, so Mandy, where do we begin with Mandy? Okay, so Mandy was one of the first people that I spoke with outside of YouTube.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was warned about her from day one. And I was like, I tend to do this kind of like I was warned about Lemonade. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I did keep her at arm's length.
Okay.
So everything was fine for a while. and then actually my year anniversary of when my shitstorm on YouTube began is coming up. So about a year ago, this was the first time she threw me under the bus.
Oh.
She had my personal information and
Mm.
gave it to somebody who looked up my mugshot, my one and only mugshot.
I still haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
Well, actually, there is somebody who commented under one of Ross Dog, I think's videos, using my mugshot as their profile picture.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
such a flattering picture because everybody wakes up and is like, "Yeah, I'm ready for a mugshot today," right? Um. Anyhow, so she told this other creator to blast me, and so that creator made videos using my mugshot and made like a channel dedicated to that, to one mugshot, and then another girl who they were messing with at the time. So that was the first time, and
Y-
I forgave her for that.
is there any chance to get that on a mug, or is it not?
Oh fuck no, no, fuck
Okay.
no. I
Please
will take
continue.
Molly's mugshot over mine. That my mugshot will haunt me for the rest of my life. They called me Methy Ann after that.
No. Jesus.
Yeah, but I have, for the record, I've never done meth, never want to do meth.
Okay.
But I don't blame them. I kind of look a little rough in that picture, so I can see where they thought that, but whatever. Um, so yeah, that my quote unquote friend told somebody to blast that information out there. So anyhow, that was the first time. I forgave her. Um, kept her even more at arm's length. But
Why?
then I just didn't trust her.
No, no. Why did you forgive her? I mean, that's
I don't
already
know. I don't know. I
okay.
don't know.
You're a good
Her,
girl.
she gave me an excuse as to why, which was complete bullshit in hindsight. And I can be too forgiving sometimes. Um,
Well, that's
so
not a bad quality.
right. Well, no, it is kind of.
Oh, we
Yeah,
lost
on
in.
YouTube, it is.
Oh, okay.
It can be a very bad quality on YouTube.
Mm.
Um, anyhow, especially when it comes to a situation like that. So after that, um, okay, so then she had all these issues. The cops were called on her before I knew her. Um, and then later, a friend of mine at the time, um, she was quote unquote swatted, and that happened. And
She was squatted.
yes, her
What?
name, yeah,
Oh
not
wow.
not Mandy, not Mandy,
Oh, sorry. Who?
another creator that I was
Another.
friends with.
Oh, okay. Another creator. Okay.
Yes. And I was really good friends with her at the time. Like we were really good friends. And but that's another story in itself why we are not friends anymore. Um so 2 days after that happened to that creator, and I was on her panel the night that that happened. Um I was quote unquote swatted 2 days after that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See, we haven't spoken about this because you told me that yeah they called the cops on you or something.
Here, I'm going
Yeah.
to, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
go to my channel and I will post
Yep.
the recorded phone call from
Yeah. 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 Put it in
my
the chat.
quote unquote.
You're a
Yeah,
mod, I
I'm
believe, so you
lucky
can.
I was not swatted. My town does have a cyber crimes unit, and I really think that the dispatcher, from listening to it, could tell it was somebody pulling some bullshit. They didn't seem
Uh,
to take what they were saying too
do you
terribly
think is
seriously.
it, Marianne? Do you think like I was thinking about this? Do you think it's like if you put yourself out there too much,
Uh-uh.
that this sort of stuff
Nope,
happens? Like you
nope.
just gain because you gain a lot of subs and supporters, but you also I think
In
the
this
more you put
instance,
yourself out
no,
there,
I did not even have 8,000 subscribers. There's
yeah,
a link to the audio of my call.
yeah,
The person who did it, his name was Oni. He's no longer on YouTube, and I dare him to come back because I will make his life hell. Um,
I keep hearing that name, but I have know nothing about that person. But
and
yeah.
here's the thing. This is why I say no about putting yourself out there. Um, this creator, I didn't enjoy his content. I didn't watch it. I didn't
Mm,
talk about him. He was the and not that there's anything wrong with it. He is a gay man. So he has kind of a little higher pitched voice, and so
mm,
when I heard my phone call, I was convinced it was a woman disguising their voice. I
right.
would have never in a million years thought it was him because I had no interactions with this guy. I did not like it. That's what made it so insane. On that recording, it is there's Jay for Justice who was friends with Oni. Oni swatted his own self and used Jay for Justice's real name when he did it. She was able to get her audio from his cop call because her name was used. So in that video I posted, it plays a clip of her audio and then the clip from my police call. So
Mm,
yeah, so it's like a comparison.
mm,
Um, anyhow, that's why I say, okay, look, you never know, and none of us know who's behind a screen name,
mm-hmm.
who is just lurking and watching, and may do some crazy ass shit like, call the police on you and tell you you're going to murder yourself and murder your children.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
It's
And
dangerous.
yeah,
It's
I said,
really
I had
dangerous.
guns in my home. He said that I had 3 children. I don't have 3 children. I have 2. So
Mm,
and when the cops came here, luckily, one of them I went to high school with. But they had to come in and check for dead bodies. Here, hold on,
oh
I got
God.
another link to post. So luckily they weren't looking for a third child because there's not a third child here. Also in mind,
How
I'm
could
a
they get those
single
details wrong? How could they get those details wrong?
mother, because he's an idiot. I really don't know. Um, but oh, what was I gonna say? Oh shit, what was it?
So you got is this related to Mandy? Like is this
I will get there because
okay, okay.
okay, Oni also called the police on her, or what, I can't remember what he did. A welfare check, which is basically he called in a welfare check on me and
Oh
basically
God.
said the same type of thing. Hold on, I want to put this video in there. Okay, I can't stand listening to this, but
Mm.
uh, this is when the cops actually came to my house. It's not the entire stream. It's just when they fucking came. Hold on, now I gotta get back to your channel. Oh, where'd it go?
Uh,
Okay, but anyhow, okay, back to Mandy. So, that happened, like I said, after 2 days after it happened to my other friend. When Oni called, he used Mandy's name as the caller, and I never believed it was Mandy that did it because he screwed her name up and everything. Blah 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 blah. So, about a month after that, um, because this all happened. Okay, Laura had been doing panels with, at the time, Marissa, Molly Golightly, and they did not like us. Um, and so I joined Laura's Patreon because I had the cops called on me, and I was convinced that Laura had something to do with it, right? So when I joined her Patreon, as a mole, whatever you want to call it, I took no information out of that Patreon, by the way. I didn't tell anybody except for people that I fully trusted. which was like 2 people. One of
Mhm.
them not being Mandy. Somehow out that I was in there. And this was somebody that was supposed to be my friend who blocks me from her phone and Facebook and everything, and back when I used to use Facebook. And then Laura does a live stream exposing me as this mole. So Mandy threw me under the bus for the second time.
Yeah.
And that one made me mad. I didn't talk to her for a little while, and then we did this thing called the peace acquitted. Let's stop fighting. We're all in. It lasted for a hot minute,
Yeah.
and
I'm finding these YouTube peace treaties, they don't last very long.
no, they never do, never.
Mm.
Um, this one actually lasted when in terms of Molly because Marissa had me blocked. Oh God, for me and Marissa, I did not like Marissa for a very long time. Now I enjoy her. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. So it worked there. Um, so I started talking to Mandy again during the peace accord, and kept her at very long arm's length.
Mm.
I didn't like talking to her on the phone. I didn't trust her as far as I could throw her, which probably isn't very far because she's only like 4
You're
foot.
only little. How far can you
She's
throw
4'10". I don't think you tell
it?
people they're
So
short
she's your
very
best friend?
often. No, never.
Okay.
Um, okay, so then the third time threw me under the bus was it's such a weird story to explain to you guys. So basically there was this person in the community who was accusing me and Mandy of like setting her up and like doxing her information, which was very offensive to me because I do not dox people. And so Mandy went live about it, and I don't know, like, okay, look, I don't know how to explain Mandy to y'all. She can come off very normal, trust me. Um, but she is special kind of crazy. And so she did a live that night by her pool, crying, saying that I was the worst friend ever, blamed me for anything that's ever gone wrong in her fucking YouTube life. It was the most confusing shit ever. And that was it. I was done. I was done.
Wait a minute.
Have
She
not.
she
Mm.
cried next to the pool? So
Oh
she had
my God. It was like 4 a.m. I was
she
like,
can't
God.
afford the water. She has to cry into it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. It was
You're
quite
funny.
the theatrics. But okay, there's this thing that we say about
Sorry.
Mandy where she goes, "I'm an actress. I'm an actress." And that's, I think it's multiple personalities, but who am I? I'm no psychotherapist or whatever. Okay, so after that, Mandy is a very spiteful and vengeful person. And so
Sounds like half of YouTube.
yeah. So she started making troll channels and taking like all these, okay, like when Lyman was doing her, we liked, me and my friends, we called it ASMR instead of ASMR. And her ASMR would get kind of a little raunchy a little bit. And so we one night were being stupid, me and people I'm still friends with, and we went live and we did our own ASMR, and it was just funny. It was so fucking funny. We were, being pervy and, just silly. So Mandy, like, would take like every sound bite of everything. Like the amount of time she put into this video was ridiculous. And she had a whole channel basically dedicated to me and denied it. She did the same thing, made a troll channel called Slow Burn. You can check that out on my backup channel when she was outed for that. She's doxed people. I could go on and on and on.
Okay.
She deletes everything from her past. Like I don't know why she hid her channel this time, but this is not the first
That
time.
was interesting yesterday.
Yeah,
But
I wanted to
this
talk
is
about
like
that.
the fucking 50th time. She hides it like once a month. I'm
Okay.
not joking.
All right, so I jumped in yesterday. Well, for me it was last night before I went out. So I don't know what the fuck time it is for everybody else. But I went into Mandy's and I just caught.
Which time? Because she
Yeah,
did like 3
I'm not
streams.
even sure which live. Yeah, I'm not even sure which live it was because I think I read somewhere she did 3 yesterday or something. Um, I jumped into one and I was just listening, and it was a little bit disturbing when I heard her saying that RDA was posting her information or something like that in the Discord or
But
something
I
like
want
that.
you to understand, this isn't so much about RDA. This is about me.
Yeah,
Mandy has,
but she started blaming RDA for stuff, which
of
I thought
course,
was ridiculous.
yeah, because it fits.
Just
I
because
hate
you
using
were in that
words.
Discord. I mean, how many
Yes,
Discords are you in, Mary? I mean, I'm in about
I
6. You
okay.
know, like
I'm in
it's
one,
just
2, 3 that I'm actually active in.
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
in one, and I can hardly handle it. And
oh,
the
you
RDA is they are
that's
good
yeah, but
people.
you're a big player, Ing. I mean, aren't you on level fucking 20 something? I
Yeah, but
can't catch
well,
I can't catch you, man. I'm 32nd in ratings. I was looking at that.
I joined in January 11th.
I know
I've
it's
never been to a Discord before. I was in the forum though.
yeah.
Like,
What up, Rock
but still,
Dog? Mickey defending RDA last night was beautiful. Oh, I missed that, and I'm so mad
Yeah.
she took it
no,
down. I really
Nikki actually
wanted to watch
defended
it.
us,
I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to see
but
it
she
so
had
bad, but
nothing.
I fell
See, here's
asleep.
the thing. She actually misunderstood something yesterday.
Mhm.
I dragged Robbie and Nikki because I hated them because Lemony told
Yeah,
me to hate them. And
yeah,
I'm embarrassed to admit
Yeah.
that I followed her for 3 months
Yep.
and every day was a waste. Every second of it was a waste. She actually finished one complete English sentence now after 4 months yesterday. But I forgot how she started it. So now I still don't know.
yeah.
It's just, yeah. So when I
It
joined
happened.
RDA January 11th, I stopped dragging them.
Yeah,
It's not,
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
well,
drag them because of RDA.
Ing, I was still
right.
I was still on Jamie's when I started to look into things and listen to things. I was listening to some of Nikki's lives. I was listening to some of Robbie's lives, and towards the end there, call it coincidence or not, I started to branch out. I started to go. I started to think I'm going to go and talk to these people because they don't appear to me to be that bad of people. And as I started
Yeah,
to
I've
branch,
known Robbie for about a year.
as I started to branch out, I wasn't chatting in their chats because I didn't think I'd be welcome because I was still on Jamie's panel at that well, Jamie's moderator at that stage. But and it's call it coincidence, but as I started branching out, the whole world sort of turned on. Well, her world turned on me anyway. And as it turns out, like they're just the same as us. It's the same shit happened to us, just different circumstances.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's, when I got onto the Discord on RDA, I didn't know Lemonade was there. When I got on, I thought this is not a good idea. And you know what? The first contact someone made on DM was one of Lemonade cronies. I won't say her name. She said, "I want to know all your names on YouTube. I want to know how many channels you have, and I want to know if you are supporting Lemonade." And
Oh,
when I
I know. Yeah.
didn't answer immediately, things
Yeah.
got sour in a minute.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, and then Casper, you told me there's a secret room. We want to do some true crime there. So everything was set up for her, but
Correct.
she did things I have never seen. And then she got away with stuff people have been and should be and are banned on RDA for. She got away with so much stuff. If she
Really.
would have played it right, she would be part of a great community. She could
Yeah.
do her true crime shit, but she's not even interested in that because she
Never
wouldn't have even less watchers if she stops talking about. Well, right now it's RDA. She will find another victim.
Yep.
Right now, she exploited Wendy 3 days ago. She said Wendy reads off what we wrote down for her. One sentence was "I love you, Jimmer." Do you really think RDA would write a sentence down for Wendy? And Lemonade here. Newsflash: Wendy can't read. And
Oh,
if
she can't.
well, she does, but it wouldn't.
Right.
The video was 1 minute and 50 seconds long. She wouldn't. It takes her longer to make a point. She always looks like this. I know her for 15 years. Wendy always looks into the camera and moves them a little bit around left to the right. She never reads.
Yeah.
She says what's in her head because she has some things to say too. To say that we would write something down and she would actually read it, it's just so ridiculous. But she did that for content.
Yeah.
I'm getting so mad here.
I know, we can tell.
Tomorrow, you know what? Because the judgment day is coming, and I don't know what happens. I am not privy of it. But tomorrow for me is a cut-off point too. I'm done with even mentioning her or going. I stopped going to her lives anyway. I'm not even going to listening. Discord.
I know. Ing won't even give her a view. Like
no more.
He won't even give her a view.
That's why everyone, the haters, please unsubscribe so she knows where she's at.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote somewhere, and I think it was in Breakfast Club Discord. I wrote that you guys might have all noticed that since she did that to me, I haven't chatted in there not even one time, and I haven't gone up on her panel since then, because the reason why I don't do that, the reason why I don't, get a bee in my bonnet and fight for it and argue with her is because it's pointless. It's absolutely completely pointless, because it doesn't matter what you say. She thinks it happened a certain way, and nothing will change her mind.
Kind of like Mandy.
So I'm not wasting my breath. To be honest with you, I did not think it was a big deal. It certainly didn't deserve being dragged for, a month afterwards. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, really, but nothing better to talk about. I mean, every single live, she goes for you, Marianne. Like, just like she's got nothing. No, and at this point in time, she has hurt and gone after so many good people that she does not have any credibility at all now in this community. And that's to me is the sweetest revenge.
The last time she dragged misery was exactly 2 weeks ago with Sam Hill. 2 days ago, she says to Nikki, she's standing up for people, she tries to help, and she's doing it for misery. Within 2 weeks, she turned on that. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, she had me convinced there. I'm just reading the chat. Nikki and Robbie got dragged every night for months, and the thing is, that's when I went there. So I went there, and it was just after the Nikki and Robbie thing, and she just went on and on about it. And I'm sitting there not knowing anything about Nikki and Robbie and any of the other people really that she was dragging, other than the previous Aussies that were around. I knew a little bit about that, but the thing is, she made them out to be fucking like demons, and they're not. They're actually nice people.
Yeah, no, Robbie's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
So and I went there, and I
got a temper sometimes, but he's super nice.
The thing is with Robbie, like he was going crazy. He was flipping. He was going nuts. It
takes a lot to get Robbie pissed.
Yeah, but he would do a stream where he was so passive and apologize and just wanted to forget it, and then she would do something, and it would just set him off, something shocking. And I was sitting back looking at it and listening to it and going like, oh shit, 1 minute he's calm, next minute he's going crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is what I was avoiding, because I would have got stuck into the same thing.
Now look at me.
I've got all the balls in the world. You don't know how hard it is for me not to go up there and fucking give it to her. But I've just been so restrained, because I know that you cannot. Yeah, it's what she wants, and you cannot reason with a psycho.
No.
Just forget it. Like, you're just better off to ignore them.
Exactly.
So that's what I've been doing.
I just want to say, I find it awfully ironic that she calls me Star Whore. She's the one that goes on her panels and dirty talks people
Oh, I heard
and
something about that.
yeah, and like talking about sex position. Like I was like, I had to turn it off the other day because it was so like gross.
Really? It was
Yeah,
too gross.
it was TMI.
Uh,
Yeah, talking about what position she likes, what positions didn't work out very well for her.
uh.
Yeah, it was gross. My
You know,
opinion.
I'm not going to say all. I'm not going to say everything's bad, guys. Like, I'll be honest with you.
Mm.
I'm
Everything is bad.
no. I'm so slack that I didn't even go back and watch any of her videos. If it wasn't for a friend of mine linking me to various videos in the
Right.
past, like I think I mentioned this before. I watched one of her videos where she was with the kids and all that, and the kid was showing the machine that she has to have for the glucose and stuff like and they were such lovely kids,
I remember
and
I used to go in Jamie's streams and she would have like legit 6 people maybe in there. And
re-
I would always go in
in
there.
the chat, like just 6 viewers or
Yeah, yeah.
right.
And she would have, I think, her son, and they'd be opening up their Pokemon cards.
Right,
And,
right.
like, she had 6 people in there. That's it.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Well, I watched a video the other day where she was, it's obviously on a channel, it's public, so I guess I can talk about it. Well, she was driving in the car, and she dropped one of the boys off to her exes, I guess, and then she had the other boy in the car. I guess he looked a little bit uh, special needs. I'm not sure. I don't really know the specifics of her kids and stuff
right,
like that. I always try to avoid that shit.
right.
But she was talking in the car and he was talking and this and that. And I gotta admit, I think I know more about her now since I left than when I was there. And
Mm.
I just didn't have, man, I just didn't have time. Like I would go
Took it
to
at face
to
value.
work. I'll go to work all day, and then I'd get home, and then she was like almost on straight away when I got home. So then my night would be, filled up with just sitting there listening to that. And then when I became a mod, I was sort of helping with the chat and this and that. So, and then like when she used to get off, I'd go to bed too, because that was around about 9, 10 o'clock at night for me. So I'd go to bed, either maybe watch something or fall asleep. And then I'd get up the next day and do the whole thing again. So I never got any time to actually watch anybody's old videos and try to work out what
Right.
people are like. And I'm guilty of not doing that.
Yeah, a lot that I've done that before where you take someone at face
Mm.
value and it comes
Hmm.
back to bite you in the ass.
Yeah. Lesson learned. Anyway, it's like Ing said, like it was a waste of time for three
And
months. But I actually
you
liked. Sorry, Ing, say what?
I stopped going on the panel. I would say about 2 months ago.
I know, and I
And
know.
then
I don't know. I don't ever remember seeing Ing on.
no, like I just thought, I couldn't agree with everything, but I didn't want to be,
Well, see,
negative. It
Ing
was
used,
her
yeah,
channel. It was her
Ing
channel.
used to sit there. Ing used to sit there. He never used to always say a lot, but he was one of those people that would just be there for support. He'd just sit
Yep.
there, and
Yep.
that's what I noticed. And then after a little while, of course, I noticed Belland and
Yeah.
Cosmic and all that slowly. Like, yeah, I noticed that, but those boys had other things to do, and were already part of another group. They were just helping her out, and she thought they were there for good. They were never there for good.
But then, Casper, when that happened with Neri, I thought
Oh.
to myself, I just won't say anything, but I won't go back on her stream at all. And then you contacted me and said, "Why don't you come back?" So I did. And as soon as you had me back, the day later, she turned on you because you were not trustworthy, because she asked Ben on her panel about Starlight.
Yeah.
And that if she turns on you for that, then she is. There's nothing left to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guilty.
Once
Oh,
it's
sorry.
been like she didn't know what she was doing by asking those questions and pressing him for those questions when she knows full and well what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
I gotta agree with you. I didn't.
No. Yes, you did. Everybody knows that situation.
Well, I didn't think. I thought for a while afterwards, Marianne, that maybe she didn't, right? Because again, history didn't do the history thing, right? And then when I started to look at Ben, the thing is with Ben, I didn't realize that the next day Ben wouldn't even remember that. Ben's just back to his shed and doing his streams and singing and dancing, carrying on, right? Whereas we all like, oh my god, this happened and that happened. Now, I tell you, if I could, I thought about this. If I could have it all over again, I would never have tried to get help for Ben that night.
No, yeah,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? Like I would never have tried for Jamie to talk to him about his channel and the mod problems that he was having on that evening.
Yes.
And when he came into the chat, when he came into the chat,
Not that he would
he-
want to discuss me, but like he was too he looks at you guys like, little like mini celebrities because of he does because of the whole Wendy and the Howard Stern, stuff.
yeah, but I mean, I could
Say
have been just like, I could have just been mean, Marianne, and just sort of like when I saw him in the chat and he's saying like, "How I'm leaving YouTube." I mean, it's there, it's in the chat. I'm leaving YouTube. I just want to say goodbye. You know what? If I want to be mean, I could say, "Okay, Ben, catch you later, mate. See you later." Just
Yeah.
taking like I don't give a shit.
Okay, I didn't know that was going on.
Yeah, in the chat, he was saying, "I'm leaving YouTube, this, that," but and that's why I wanted to. Well, do you want to go on panel, Ben? Do you want to talk to Jamie about it?
I
I
didn't.
have the screenshot of me sending. I think I've posted it somewhere. I have the screenshot of me sending Jamie a message saying, "Have you got time to talk to Ben about his channel and mod problems?" And she said, "Yes."
You did that actually for the past 5 months that you would suggest.
You
who
know,
to
like
have
I
on
mean, I
panel.
didn't say, "Hey, let's talk about Marianne. Let's get Ben up and talk about Marianne." But that's how she twisted it, and that sucked.
She
That
knew, even though you were asking for that, she knew once if she got him on panel, she was going to be able to ask him all those weird questions.
yeah, and then blame me for having him on. It's like,
That was it. That was the camel.
listen, we're all rescued. The bus is here, so if anybody,
Yeah.
wants to, if
Oh, I still
anybody
have to
wants to
work on
catch
that picture.
if anybody wants to catch a ride,
Oh,
there's
there is
plenty of
Karthik.
there's plenty of company. I believe there's fucking people jumping on the bus left, right, and center. So, all
Okay.
right.
Do you want me to finish up my Mandy story?
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Absolutely,
Please do
absolutely.
that. Please do
Go
that.
ahead, you have the floor.
Okay, the point of me mentioning all these cop calls and stuff is because not that it makes me saying a major city that she doesn't even live in, just saying, any better, and I've apologized for doing it. She has anyone that's in our community or whatever it is, our little freaking shit show community knows where, we all know because she said it a million times. So when I said that in the Discord, I was not trying to give anybody her location. I believe the conversation started because, Cosmic lives in the Dallas area, and I know exactly where he lives because I have family members that actually used to
Yeah,
live in that town.
you've said that.
Yeah, so I think he asked because she was live if she was, because she sounds Southern, if she was from Texas, and that was my response. So it wasn't any type of malicious, hey guys, here's her information, do what you want with it. That's what she made it out to be.
Yeah, it's not nice.
No, but it's typical. That's what she does.
Mm.
I mean, you can give her anything, especially if it has to do with me.
So
And
just so what? Okay, so Marianne, why does she? So
I don't.
she's blaming you
Mm.
because you're in the RDA Discord, so therefore they're guilty by association, and
Wanted me
she's
booted out
claiming.
of there, number one.
Sorry,
She wanted me booted out of there, number one.
she wanted you booted out of RDA.
Yes, and then she got very
Is she in RDA?
I think she is, but I don't. I
It sounds like she's getting screenshots, the usual thing that poor
yeah,
old Ross has to deal with.
her she's in there herself.
Right.
Because I remember she said something on a live stream one day, and I asked Ross Dog if she was in there.
Uh,
But I don't know if she is or not, or whoever. Maybe it's Lemon.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not giving up our Starlight.
Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm not like that. I don't roll like that. I would never dox somebody. I would never give out somebody's personal information. I don't know real the only reason I know Mandy's is because of the shit that her and I went through with these cop calls. And
It's yeah.
yeah.
It's funny with personal information because I gave mine to Marianne without even trying.
Well,
But, yeah.
I'm yeah, I did. I said be careful with PayPal.
Yeah. Well, I
But
didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought it all worked on email address. I don't mind people having my email
ooh,
address.
I had your full address and everything.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, watch out. I'm gonna send you a glitter bomb.
The postage might be a bit expensive for you, but go right ahead. Not sure Mum would love to open that, but anyway.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh shit. Oh, it's gotten to the point. Okay, like the worst that has happened to me. I had cops come to my
Oh,
house.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like
It,
I've been
well, it can't
doxxed.
get any worse
I've
than that,
been
can it?
doxxed so many times. My parents have been doxxed.
Oh,
At
Jesus.
this point, like Mandy, you have my permission to dox me. I don't even care anymore. I
It's
don't.
got to that
I
point.
really don't. I don't.
Ugh.
I don't think anything's gonna happen to me or whatever. So go
But
ahead.
I don't know if you're in a
If it
small
makes
town
her
type.
feel any better, it's
Mm.
not it's not like small, but it's not a major city. But if it would make her feel better, she is welcome to dox me, even though I did not dox her. And I don't know why you hid your channel.
And
And
yeah, I saw something you put. I didn't really understand it, but you put something in your community post, and then I think you removed it and
I
ga-
did.
gave her an apology or something like that. I saw
Yes, I
something
took
there.
the high road, okay? And
That's good. That's good.
it was
Sometimes it's not. It's a good option.
yes, it was very hard for me to type those two sentences.
You know, YouTube is a
He has
big
done a
place.
lot
I
of
don't know
shit.
why people
I
fight for
can't
the
even
small.
begin to tell you the shit that this girl has fucking done.
Yeah, best to just sort of like, yeah. Are you at the same stage with her as Lemonade, where it's just best to go your own ways?
Yes, and that's what like when because she's hidden her channel a million fucking times, and when she came back, a couple times, like I would see her in chats, and I was a huge asshole. I'd go for any chance I could get because that's how much I was angry and
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
stand the shit that she had pulled on me. Now it was to the point to where I was like, okay, look, she's over there doing her channel. She's playing Saint Mandy, and she's kind of pulling it off this time. Maybe she really is trying to turn over a new leaf. She met, like the Breakfast Club chick and whatever, some other people. I was like, okay, Mandy found her people. Like, good for her. Like, I'm not sub to her. Her name's Mandy. I can't fucking find her channel if I wanted to. I don't watch her. And then you always catch wind when someone's like fucking doing 3 lives of you a day. Uh, that's why I saw that. But I had like somebody did a live today saying, why don't I just leave her alone? I have left her alone. I want to leave her alone. I don't want anything to do with you, Mandy. She's not listening, but I'm putting it out to the universe.
Nah, I'm too small. I'm too small a channel for Mandy to listen to. Or
Right, but
someone might tell her.
it'll get out in the universe.
Yeah, someone might tell her. But anyway, yeah, okay. So,
So that's
mean,
it. That's the story.
yeah,
Besides, I can't get into all the details because
yeah,
y'all
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fuck
No,
are
no,
you
no,
talking about?
that's fine. But anyway, no, I'll just going back to what we were talking about before with Ben. Um, yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, we all make maybe silly decisions. Some things pay out worse than others, but yeah, I think if I had the whole thing over again, I just I would have done what everyone else pretty much done or does, is that they just ignore Ben in the chat, so to speak. They just say hi. They just say hi, Ben, and they don't really take it seriously. Obviously, I took it too serious. And I'll be honest with you, that was the night that Solange was on the panel, and she was on for an hour, and I think everyone was falling asleep, and I just so wanted to like,
Went on like a 48-hour binger.
yeah,
It
I don't
was
know
in
how people do
no
that shit.
state no, I don't either.
Yeah,
And I just
you-
want to put out there for the record,
yeah.
not ever did I ever give Ben the idea that I was into him ever. Not once.
Yeah, he just has a
He has a very
crush or whatever, and
it's
but people, you know, what annoys me the other night when she had him up, right, and then like they were like egging him on and triggering, and then he starts going around now. He's looking for me now because like
that
they all told him that I had a sort
Let
of
him
crush
come.
on you or something, and they all like egged him on in the chat. I saw it. They all egged him on in the
I
chat.
didn't watch it.
Right, they egged him on in the chat, so now he's going around. I think Jamie's, I don't know what live it was. He's in the chat saying, "Oh, so Casper doesn't come around here anymore." Like you can see it's on his mind. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and talk to Casper about," you know what I mean? Oh my god!
And see, and here's the thing.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Ben is mentally unstable, and he
No
has.
shit.
Okay, but Laura and some of her people like to say they think that we troll Ben, which we do not. I don't, anyways. Um,
We try to
and
help.
yeah, and the night I went in there, the night that Lyman did that, I went in there because Ben, see, you know, his big thing is like he doesn't Marianne's mad at me, she's mad at me, blah 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 blah. So I went in there to basically just kind of like squash the beef and be like, hey Ben, I'm not mad at you, it's okay, you can like move on and stuff, we're
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then Laura came in there like a wrecking ball,
Yes.
and yeah, and fucked everything up. And I don't know if you caught Ben's last couple of streams.
No.
Oh, he's big mad at Laura. He said he would spit in her face and pour a bucket of piss on her head. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry.
he's yeah, but
Would she
he
mind
goes.
though?
Oh, he's mad though because I went on Laura's panel the other night, and I was really just kind of fucking around, honestly. And
I actually thought you were just moving things over a little bit. I didn't realize you were just
shoot the
mucking
shit with you know, Laura.
RDA would never allow that.
around.
I know, right?
I thought you might have been trying to line up a date for Cosmic because we got to line Cosmic. Cosmic wants a date with Laura. I think it'd be like really
What's
interesting
wrong
date
with
night.
what? Yeah, I like video it for sure.
Yeah, for sure,
Cosmic.
for sure. That would be so much fun.
Mm. Yeah, I bet she would be a fun time. It looks like a fun time.
Oh, come on. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. And every now and then I go in, like, I'll try to pick the times that she's going a little bit nuts because I find it really funny. I'm sorry. It's really funny how she just sits there and
When
says
she's
things.
breaking,
Yeah, when she's like, "You think I said that? Get the fuck out of here with your
fuck are
with,
you
with
talking about?
what's the narrative line she uses all
Oh
the
my
time?"
god.
I find it funny.
What? So you can use that to fit your narrative?
Yeah, that type of shit.
I'm
I thought it was funny.
transparent as glass. I like you. That speaks
Um,
vibe.
Patreons, don't you touch my Patreons.
My
We
fucking
got-
Patreons alone. Mind your own fucking business. Fuck out of here, you fucking cunt.
Hang on, let me let me
Sorry.
see if you can guess this one. Let me see if you can guess this one because I did this one really good in the shower the other night, but I'm having trouble doing it. Jamie, Jamie, I don't know why they hate us, Jamie. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Um,
You do that in the shower.
yeah, I was practicing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was practicing because I'm trying to think, because you got to watch someone to be able to impersonate them,
Your
right?
neighbor's gonna go, oh, he's
And-
showering again.
And our friend Sol is only good in the chat on bagging on people. She doesn't have the balls to come up and do it on the panel. She only comes up to kiss ass. So it's like, Jamie, did you hear it last night? Jamie, that's so funny. You're such a good singer.
Who did
Anyway.
this?
Sol, oh, am I that bad?
No,
It was
I was just wondering.
it was Sol, like with the UK accent. It's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. I'll do it. I'll have to record myself when I'm doing it, and then play it back because under pressure I fail.
I have a
All
random
right.
question.
You have to shower more. To
No,
practice.
I shower like twice a day. That's enough. I reckon water bill's high
That's
enough
the
as
problem
it is.
right there.
Why?
I only
What?
shower once a month if I have to or not.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. And then my
That's-
wife says, don't let the water on too long.
He likes a good bath.
Me too, actually. I
Oh,
like baths
you
more
see,
than
you know,
showers.
I will never forget that night. I'll never forget the night that when I found Jimmer. And when I found Jimmer and the boys again after, oh, God knows how long, you know, since Jimmer Nation. I keep telling this. I think I told this story, or maybe I told some friends. I was having a bath and I had my iPad on the counter and I just happened to find that live of Jamie's when, and I don't think it was the first time that Jimmer had been on. I think it was the second time when he came on and then Travis came on. And I could tell, I could
remember.
tell, yeah, I could tell. Like Jim was like, this is some of my old trolls or something. They were his they were his every night friends. He used to hang
Helen was the most loyal friend.
I know, I
Helen
know.
and Kenny. They
I
were
know.
with him to the last day.
with. I know.
Is
I
Travis?
know they were. Sorry.
Is Travis Helen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never asked his
Sorry,
name.
I'll call him Helen for the sake of
No,
everybody.
I'm glad you told me that because
But he came on and Jamie had him on and he's like, Helen's like, hi Jimmer. He's like waving and I was sitting in the bath laughing my ass off because I knew that,
Then
oh
Jimmy,
my
he's
God,
such
poor
a
Jimmer.
bright disposition.
Yes.
he has a bright disposition.
And he does. He comes on and he's all friendly like, and he's like, hey Jimmer, how are you? It's been a while, you know, like, and Jimmer's like, hi Helen. Like, yeah, I was laughing my ass off because I knew that if
That live's still up.
that's a good
Yes,
question.
it should be. It
Didn't
should be.
she take
Absolutely.
down
No,
a
it's
lot of her lives that she
Ian Ellis has it up.
Huh?
Yeah,
Starlight.
yeah. That's a
that-
great question.
It's called
great
The Night Misery Turned on Lemonade. That's what the video is called. No, really, that's the title of the video.
Seriously?
Yes. Look it up,
It's
and
worth
that's-
watching because you can just see it in Jimmer's whole attitude just fucking sunk through the floor. Like
the cadence, his demeanor, the cadence, everything.
it's like
went south.
these fucking assholes found me. It's like, anyway.
And it was
I mean, I
it
never
was funny
followed it.
that night too, because there was a 16-year-old also on her stream, and then Helen came on. Or
Yeah,
Travis.
dinosaur.
That's right. And then
Yeah.
Travis came on, and when Travis came on, Misery said in front of the 16-year-old, "Oh, Helen is gonna show us his 2-inch dick again.
Yeah.
So get rid of Helen, but keep Dinosaur."
Yeah. I don't like that. I've said this privately too. You know, if I don't care what Jimmer does now with the true crime, whatever he does, he puts on like a decent, like
No, it's not decent.
a decent production stream for people that like that sort of thing.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch him.
Yeah, I don't watch him because he's just not a creator that I like because of the old days,
don't
right?
like
That's fine.
No,
But
I
if people like him,
I don't like the way he covers true crime. I don't.
well, you know, if people like the way he does it, that's their choice.
I know
That's,
exactly.
do you know what I mean? That's their choice. I mean, he doesn't get that like if Jamie has a drama stream, Jamie gets better numbers than Jimmer does.
Yes, she knows that.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, not lately, but because she's running out of friends quickly. But but yeah, I mean, Jimmer does things the way he wants to do it. Anyway, that's up to him.
Right.
I've like totally fucking lost my point now. But anyway, it's all good. Hey, so hey guys, I don't know if you guys
You
are
should
the right
stream
ones
in
to...
the shower, Casper. I think that
Don't
in
give
the
me any
shower you do better.
ideas. Don't give me any ideas.
Today, I saw you
Safe
this
Robbie will like that.
in Windy
But then you
V.
have to be on
I
cam.
could do I could do private. I could do like unlisted streams and just invite the girls, including Robbie. Just kidding.
Thank God I'm not a girl. Nothing against girls. Thank God I'm not one. I don't think I'm not invited.
No.
Casper, do you know Windy V?
Yeah. I said to you that I dropped in. I thought she was an Aussie, but I think she's a New Zealander living in Oz,
No,
right?
she's Aussie.
She is an Aussie.
You just doxed her.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
man.
about to say what state she was in, and that would I'd get done for that straight away, right? If I said she was in
Well, no,
Western
first
Australia or
Casper
something.
doxed her by saying, "Oh, she's in New Zealand." And then Starlight says, "No, she's in Australia."
Mate, sometimes I'm so forgetful. I dox my fucking self. Like,
I do all the time. I admitted yesterday I'm overweight. I'm on a diet. Doxed.
Hey, one other thing, Inga, I wanted to talk to you about was that, I'm in a few different Discords and I'm friends with a lot of people. I mean, I don't have any reasons. Like even after what happened with Jamie, I had pro-misery people comment at me, like either, Discord or comment on some videos or something like that. And it's quite amazing. I, would sometimes like catch 10 minutes of a misery stream and I could see who his supporters are, who his high supporters are, and some of these people, like, what I like about them is the fact that they're at least open-minded to things like that. They can read a situation and then say, well, hey, Casper, you didn't do anything wrong, blah 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 blah. So I do appreciate that, because usually people just stick to their own little groups where they all support each other, and it's usually you're on this side and they're on that side. But with me, it's very difficult because, like, I could go into, say, Breakfast Club's Discord or whatever, and I can see there's some, the thing in common between everybody at the moment is the fact that Jamie's a retard. And everyone can just everyone just relates. Everyone just relates to.
Friends.
I'm Australian. I can say that.
Yeah,
So everyone,
no one will.
everyone just relates to that same thing. Everyone has this thing in common, even though, like,
I thought they were friends.
what? Who?
The Breakfast Club chick and
Oh no!
Oh,
that
yeah.
went south on
Oh yeah,
Nikki's
they're
stream 2
okay.
nights
No,
ago.
I think they're okay.
No, Breakfast Club is now a mod on Nikki's, and she is done. She's
Oh.
done again with Jamie because 2 nights ago, when
didn't know.
Jamie came onto Nikki, Breakfast Club went on too and
Yeah.
said, "You know what? You're not very reasonable, Jamie," and that was it. There's no more peace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
take constructive criticism.
Good for her.
Yeah.
No, but I have to tell you, me being a blind follower of Lemonade in the beginning, Breakfast Club was a blind follower of Misery. Now, she is not have a
Oh.
fallout with Misery, but I don't think that she agrees with everything he does.
Yeah.
No, I
There's a
disagree
few
with
people
everything
like that.
Lemonade does, because in the beginning, because she was against Misery, but now I feel bad about. I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I felt like
I'm
that.
gonna shoot myself. No, probably gonna eat a burger. I'm on a
I had to
diet.
tell my Aussie friends that, at least 5 times that I was silly and stupid for for blindly taking someone at face value without doing more research. And one thing I noticed that
Absolutely. Yeah.
yesterday, one thing I noticed yesterday was Jamie. No, sorry, it was last night for me. I think it was Jamie's last stream when she first came on. She said something like, because it was just before I was going out, and she said something like, she sounded a little bit down, and she was saying something like, "I am who I am," something like that. Like, this is me. Like,
That
and
didn't help.
you know what you know what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah, I
she's
know, I
saying
know.
that she's sort of self-admitting that this is me, this is who I am. And I just sort of listened to it and I thought, well, you can change if you really want to. You can change. It's amazing what you can change about yourself if you try hard. Whether you know you get attention, whether you need therapy, or whether you need medication, whatever. There is always a way to help with personal issues. If anyone wants to read some really, really good analysis on that situation. If you're in I was going to say scrambled eggs and toast, but if you're in Breakfast Club's Discord, because I actually really thought that was funny. Even Claire thought that was funny. I mean, she changed the name to scrambled eggs and toast for a while. If you go in there and you read some of the comments from Diana, who's a very big Misery fan, you'll see that she's like I don't know what Diana's qualifications are, by just reading them, they're a shitload more than Dana or whatever her name is. Yeah, very
Easy
accurate.
on Dana because she's gonna sit with Sam Hill next week and
Okay.
gonna analyze him.
What?
That's gonna take a while.
No way.
I think Rostock is setting something up. It's gonna be huge.
Oh, okay.
And I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think at the end Sam Hill will have Dana cured.
Right.
I can't wait.
That's well, I don't know what it is, but I was driving along the car a couple of weeks ago, and Dana was on. I think it was on Jamie's or something. God, I must have left work late if that was.
Yes,
Back
it was.
now because she took a little hiatus. But I
That
haven't
was driving me insane. I wanted to drive off the fucking road into a ditch. I was getting so fucking angry, like just drive like talking in circles. But anyway, I'll leave that. I'll leave that one alone because if we're gonna,
Well, you don't have a degree, and I found out neither do I because I know shit. So let's tune in next week, Sam Hill and Dana.
All right, fair enough. So I noticed Sam Hill left the Discord again today.
No, today? Well, till next week, till he has a new
look,
show.
I don't understand this dude. Like, I don't know his background with you guys. Nothing.
Like Ross, I'm only friends with Sam Hill on DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Casper makes dreams come true, guys. Do you want to know what? Yeah, I granted a big fan a wish last week. Do you want to know what I did? Yeah.
Showed him how to
That's
gamble?
one called Casper. I'm called Casper now. So one of my fellow friends here in the chat here, the Bee Stinger, she's a big Sam Hill fan. So because I had Sam Hill on my live and I have him as a friend in Discord, I reached out and said, listen, I know a big fan that would love to hear from you. Even if you could just message her and say hi, that would like make her year, you know? And so he did. Eventually he did after I talked to him a few times about it. And Bee Stinger, she's just so thankful for it.
Where does this guy come from?
That's just me.
What is he? What's his? Like, is he?
I don't know. Ross would probably be the best one to explain that. But
he is a Howard Stern impersonator almost. Like I think I still believe it's a character, and good for him because he keeps it up. But like when he does a show, it's like in the shock Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony kind of.
Yeah, I know he likes that stuff.
Yeah. He likes to make friends with people and then just throw them under the bus and pulls them out right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read him. I've watched him a couple of times on that Hostbusters, and it's like I don't know. I'm still trying to figure him out.
He had 25 different shows on RDA yet. Usually they last for one time and then he is not okay with it or someone else is not okay with it. But keeps coming back. It's like like in alcohol recovery. Keep coming back.
It's like herpes, is it? Like
no, herpes stays.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was thinking like a cold sore, like you get rid of it and it comes back.
Yeah, this is herpes simplex. You have to read a medical book about that. There's a difference. There's a difference to it.
Okay. Oh dear. All right. Well, so
we have 1.5 hours already.
Yeah,
this went fast.
Oh no, 1 hour 21. 1 hour 21.
Well, okay, but
stop exaggerating. Hasn't been an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's me. Hey, I love
I am not a doxer. Okay, just want to put that
Who
out.
called you? Who called you a doctor?
Mandy.
Is she
Oh.
in here?
No,
Oh.
I'm just
No,
saying.
no, it's a
Universe that I am not a
community statement. Community
doctor.
statement by Marianne. Community statement.
Yeah.
So I gotta I actually thanks for coming up, guys. I must admit, because I actually did
Thanks for
have
having us.
a co-host lined up, but she was a little bit busy, and I think she might be free now. So I'll get my
We're gonna drop off as soon as
no,
you
you can stay if you like. Absolutely, you can stay if you like. I'm gonna do some Aussie trivia questions with her, but
Okay, yeah.
you're welcome to sit in if you like.
I'm gonna
I'll-
go in the audience and
Okay.
watch.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
stay, but I mute myself. You have
Okay.
but
Yeah.
two
Okay,
Aussies
cool.
should talk.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for having me up.
oh no, thank you, Marianne. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for coming, Marianne.
Anytime.
Excellent.
All right. I'll see you guys in your dirty Discord.
Yeah,
Bye, guys.
it is dirty
Dirty.
though. She's right.
It is
Dirty
dirty. There's
Discord.
lots of dicks. in
Those oh Jesus. Those emojis. Oh my
They all
god.
come from me. Bye. All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. So I don't. Maybe I should be checking my Discord. Oh shit! I should be checking my.
Don't you have some down under music like Men at Work?
No, it's copyright, man. I used to.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That used to be my my intro, my exit, right? And I didn't care because I wasn't monetized. It didn't matter, but it just was annoying that they would peg me for the copyright all the
That's
time.
right.
So
No, I know.
so what I did was I worked on an intro that wasn't copyright. So that's
I
what
don't
do.
even know if that's the right thing, even for those music groups. Do they really care? I mean, probably it's the companies around them, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I'm just trying to work out. Sorry,
problem.
multitasking isn't my It used to be high on my list of skills, but not so much anymore.
Never for
12,
me. I do
19.
one
Okay.
thing. That's
All
it.
right. Yeah. Okay. So my co-host needs 5 minutes looking at the date stamp, so that's fine. But what I have, Ing, is I have 10 questions. Oh, she's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear, it says not. Oh, here we go.
Hi, Claire. Can you hear me, Claire?
Welcome to Aussie Rules, Claire Bear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can.
Am I on with Ing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Claire.
Hey, Ing, how are you?
Good. Hey, I'm
This is a
friends of.
privilege.
I am. Yeah, I'm sitting right between two Aussies. I feel special already. I feel better too.
No, I'm privileged to be in your company, Casper. Yeah,
Oh,
it's cool. But
Oh,
Ing,
okay.
well,
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
no disrespect, Casper.
no. Casper can't be disrespect,
Dude.
right?
Do you want me to mute? Do you want me to mute? There we go. No, carry on.
Just leave the broadcast studio. No.
All right. Okay,
So can
guys.
you hear
So
me
I got.
okay?
Yeah. It's not too bad. Okay, so I got like 10 random Aussie trivia questions, right? That we can play with the chat, but I know that people can cheat though because it's so easy to Google stuff. So I guess we can't take maybe the chat can play in, but I guess I'll ask them to Claire and we'll see how many we can get right. And
Okay.
if Claire can't get them right, and Ing, if you can't get them right, I don't expect you to get them right, but
I never.
then we'll go to the chat. So
Okay.
I just thought it'd be something different. So we'll
Yeah.
see how it goes. Might be a big flop. We'll see. Okay, so first trivia question is how many countries are larger than Australia? So the hint is there's 5 countries that are bigger than Australia. So Claire, what would be your 5 guesses? Some of them are pretty obvious, but
Oh my God, you're like gonna test my intelligence here. All right.
well,
That's-
how
trivia
trust
works.
me,
Bigger than Australia.
trust me, my friend Jeff Count from Toronto hit me up with trivia one night, right? And I think I got 3 out of 10 right.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that.
Oh, did you? Did you?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Am I chat? Where am I going here? Chat. All right. So chat. I got nothing. No one's answering anything. Let's see if we can knock them over.
New
So,
Zealand.
how many
No way,
how many
Alex.
countries are larger than Australia? And there's 5 of them.
Is one in the northern hemisphere?
Okay.
All of them.
Katie said Russia. Russia
Yes.
is one of them.
Russia.
Asia, well, it's actually China. We'll give that one. So Russia and China. And there's Ing, you should know one.
Canada.
That's correct. And
Canada.
Yep. And there's 2 more. Let me see if it's in there. Yeah, that's true.
Is it
There's
the
2
US?
Well,
missing.
Europe's not a country.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
US? Okay.
Yes, US is the other one, and there's
Now,
one.
Europe
There's one
is
more.
almost a country. The EU is almost a country.
There's
but
one more. The hardest
not
one I
big enough.
thought. The hardest one I thought might not be worked out.
Brazil.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh.
the 5. That's the
Oh,
5.
well done, Ing.
Thank
Not
you.
bad, Ian. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well,
But that is a general sort
It
of
is a very big country.
geographic question. All right.
And it's
So-
the only
Well,
one. in
now
the
I can
southern
hear you. You were
hemisphere.
cutting in and out.
So I'm trying my questions. I tried to stick them to like 1-word answers. Like after that, that was just the hardest one. So I tried to make the rest pretty easy as just one answer type. So for everybody,
So you're saying we gotta like do yes or no, not like a lemonade answer. Well, and so,
you know, you know,
you know what I mean.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Guys, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hang on.
Sorry, I just had to drop that quickly. I'll stop that now.
Can you hear this?
Oh yeah, you played the drums.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
anyway,
drum
sorry,
roll.
that's
Come on.
Okay. Well, okay. Here's a question, right? What is the highest grossing Australian movie ever? The highest grossing Australian
Highest grossing movie, Titanic. Australian.
No.
Ugh.
It has to be Australian. No. Any chat.
Hi, say Robbie.
Once you know the answer, like you'll go like, oh shit. Oh, here's Diana. Here's Diana in the chat.
Hi,
Diana,
Crocs
Diana, I was
Melody.
just telling everyone about your comments in Breakfast Club Discord about who, and I just really respected how you wrote that and how it was in such excellent details. Oh, that's it. Oh, sorry, who got it first? Rex. I think Rex got it first. Let me scroll back. Yeah, that I have to give that one to Rex. Crocodile Dundee.
Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa,
Yeah.
go the Portuguese boy.
Yeah. Rex.
No, yeah, he
Rex,
is in,
Rex, Rex has a few love fans out there, I might have to
It's
have
the
to see what I-
glasses.
I might have to see what I can do for him. I might have to see what I can do from him. Rex will talk, All right.
You know what?
So
Oh, no, I
if
don't know.
if you know me, you understand this question. What is Kylie Minogue's lingerie line called?
Love Kylie.
Yeah, bang, boom, got it.
The
Didn't
girls
she
gotta get the
go
lingerie
out with?
question right?
Yeah.
Didn't she go out with Jason Donovan?
Yes, back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because
Yeah.
my sister
see-
was
see-
into Jason Donovan.
I once dated a girl, right? And she came out in this beautiful black lingerie, right? And she says to me, "This is from the Kylie Minogue line." And I said, "I wish you were Kylie." Anyway, anyway, I didn't get laid. I didn't get laid. I didn't get laid that night. So anyway, just throwing it out there.
Did you get
Um,
laid
And she
any
said,
night?
"I wish you
No,
were
not
like
lately.
I wish you were Rex."
Go ahead,
Not
Jeff.
lately. Not lately. Okay.
Not with those bed sheets.
Yeah, I got to change the bed sheets, right? I got to get my mummy. I live with my mummy, and I got to get mummy to go and get me some new bed sheets. Anyway, that's a long story.
I hear a banjo playing when I think about you.
Okay, next question. All right, this is a good one. If an Australian says they're going for a Bo Peep, what would they be doing? Should we give the chat a chance? If Claire, if you know it straight away, should we give the chat
Yeah,
a
no,
chance?
give the chat. No, I'll give the
All
chat
right.
a chance. I'll give
So,
Keith a chance.
so guys in the chat, if an Australian was
I know
was
the
going to have
answer.
a Bo Peep, what would they be doing? I'm gonna read the chat because it goes like sometimes fast when people are trying to get their answers in. Oh, Count got it, but she's Aussie, so. Oh, I doxed her. Oh, sorry, I doxed her. Yeah, so they're going for a sleep, and you know what? I never ever used that term.
On a boat?
Yeah, a look. A look is
No,
also
Bo
the
Peep
same
is
thing. If you have a
they're
Bo
going to
Peep,
have a
it's something.
sleep.
You
They're
can
going to
have a
have a
look.
sleep. Bo Peep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Don't worry, don't worry.
I'm
I'm
with
Australian. I
Veronica.
never heard of
It's
it.
also
Is it?
yeah. If you have a Bo Peep, like you check something out, have a little peek at something. It's double meaning, but we double everything up.
Yeah, Ross. We
Don't you
know
think?
Brazil is bigger than Australia. That's. Oh, you're saying Brazil is bigger than Australia? How many countries? Oh, yeah. That was the question. How many countries are larger than Australia? Yeah, Brazil's larger than Australia. That's correct. Maybe you
Go
got the
Ross with the deets.
Yeah. They're
I love
not,
it.
Catherine. I really don't have He-Man bed sheets. I don't know. Pug. I'm gonna Pug. Where's Pug? I'm gonna time him out. Ian, can you time him out, please? No,
Well, you have to unwrench him first, Casper.
he's not a wrench.
I'm kidding.
He's not a wrench. No,
No,
wait, he's
I want to point something out about Rex because everyone knows anyway.
yeah.
Because Claire said he's Portuguese. He is actually involved with two countries that are bigger than Australia because they speak Portuguese in Brazil and he lives in Canada. So he outnumbers you in any corner, in every corner, Casper.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know.
Well, Rex is bigger than we know.
Why didn't I know
He is.
Catherine was an Aussie? Claire, did you know
Crockpot.
Catherine? Did you know Catherine was an Aussie? I didn't know that.
Did
Why
she
did I?
dox herself?
Why didn't I know that?
No,
I know
think
all the
I knew
others.
that
I know
Catherine
Katie. I
Chapman,
know
yeah.
Katie and Deborah and all that. But why didn't I know Catherine was an Aussie?
And Deborah is.
Yeah, Deborah. Yeah. Katie. All right, next question. Here, this is general. I'm an Australian band, so who is the lead singer of Silverchair?
I know the
Chat.
name.
Do you? All right.
I'll leave it to chat. I got it.
All right.
I'll
All right,
leave
chat.
it.
Who is
Who's
the lead
Silverchair?
singer? So,
DJ. Can I say DJ?
Yeah.
Can I say
Yeah.
DJ?
Yeah. Oh, look, Daniel, that first name, that's not good enough, Bee Stinger. That's not good enough. First
Katie.
name. Katie, yeah. Well, Katie's Aussie. Yes.
Yeah.
What did J King say? That was no. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Straight lines.
Oh, I don't know. That
Awesome
might be in my word blocking thing. I know CUNT is. You know how you can put those words that you can block? I don't know. Anyway,
He's the anorexic guy.
I don't know what question I'm up
That's
to,
true.
but oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one for you. Although it's not hard for the Aussies to work out, I guess. Oh, it might be a little bit of a challenge. In what state was the highest recorded temperature of 53 degrees Celsius recorded?
Can I say?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
wait. I'll let the chat do it.
I suck at doing games. Look, I've already got my first bad review. I have to improve. I got to do better. I got to watch more Howard Stern games, Ing, that he does. When he does those games? And he puts on his game show host voice.
Well, I have turned into a hater. I don't watch him anymore to get entertained.
Oh,
yeah.
Australia has states. Oh, that's a good one. I'm joking. Hang on. Did I miss Arizona? South Australia is wrong. South Australia is wrong. We're not gonna Northern
South
Territory.
Australia.
North
Is this
North
Nevada.
state?
Nevada. Northern Territory is wrong. WA is wrong. There's not that
Queensland?
many left. Yeah, Queensland's the answer. Believe it or not,
Was that
Queensland's
in?
the answer. Yes. Fucking
Woo, woo, go in.
53 degrees C. How hot is that in? Oh, you're a
Well,
oh, no,
it's
you're a
53
South-
degrees.
Where?
in the United States. What is that? What is 53 C? Is that like
I don't know
100
because in
100
Canada
something?
we have Celsius too.
Yeah, I know. You guys are similar to us with the with the Celsius and the dollar one. Dollar's pretty close 1-for-1, and the gun
That's true.
rules are very similar as well.
Yes, but you don't have any.
Don't have any guns.
You're just not allowed to.
We're
You're
in
just not
Queensland.
allowed to have them.
We're in Queensland.
Oh, I didn't say. Didn't say, but 53C, right?
Oh.
Is how
Uh-huh.
much? Do we have anyone in chat that does quick conversion? Oh, 110 to 120. Is that what
Holy
Jake is
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
That's pretty
because,
hot.
1 degree Fahrenheit is not 1 degree Celsius. So it actually, you can't just add a number. You have to really look it up.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3 questions to go. All right. In Australia, what is a bushman's clock? In Australia, what is a bushman's clock?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Do they have one?
Well, I guess it's
The sun?
you got to remember that you're in, well, actually that's a good answer. Serenity B got it. It's the kookaburra's laugh.
I see. Yeah.
Because the kookaburra, I guess, comes up at whatever, like the dawn or whatever, or is it sunset B? I'm not sure. B's
No,
muted.
I think
herself.
it's in the morning.
Claire
I heard
Bear.
about that.
Claire Bear's muted. So I guess that's given the I don't know,
time.
is it the morning or the evening?
I
think
mean,
it's
you
the
can't.
evening.
You wake up.
Oh, it's both.
with a
Oh, it's both.
kookaburra.
Okay, because I thought it was around sunset, but
Oh, interesting.
it's
both?
both. Yeah, it's
Both?
sunset
The
and sunrise.
kookaburras, they laugh in the morning and then again at sunset as well. So that's quite
I see. Good.
Yeah, you know why they do it early morning and late at night? Because it's too fucking hot during the day. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one that even I didn't know this one. This is like. Really
Do you
good.
know that you just played down any question you asked before? And
What
you
do
say,
you
this is a good one. So that means
Oh,
the
yeah.
others weren't
Yeah.
good. Casper,
Um,
you have to own it.
All right. I'm flopping here. I got
No,
I
you're
got
not. You're
nothing.
not
I
flopping.
got nothing.
You have Clare Bear on.
I'm sinking.
no
I'm starting.
flopping.
I can't even turn my AC on. I'm starting to sweat here. I'm
Oh,
getting
it's
all nervous.
Australia.
I'm getting all nervous, like when I'm sitting here in anticipation of being dragged for 2 or 3 hours. Like, yeah.
Come, you love it.
She doesn't know how funny it is. But anyway, okay. So before being named Melbourne, what was the city known as? So we have a city called Melbourne down in Victoria, in the state of Victoria, and before it was named Melbourne, what was the city known as? And I guess you'd probably have to be from friggin' Victoria to even know this, because I didn't know it. Anybody? Kangarooville. That's a good one. You know what? Ross? You're actually on the right trail. You're on the right trail. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it's Van Diemen's Land. No, I thought Van Diemen's Land was Tasmania. If Twiggy's here, she could confirm that. So, Athens. Wallaby? No. Who cares? Oh, Deborah, come on. Oh, Deborah's on the Gold Coast. She doesn't care about anywhere else. It's fucking beautiful on the Gold Coast. Kanga, no. Cozy, no. Claire, do you want to crack at that one? Oh, she's muted again. Okay. That starts Kanga. Boomerland. No.
No, is it? Oh.
No. I'm just reading the funny answers.
Crocodile Dundee Land. Well, it was the highest grossing movie.
even
No.
come back. I can't hear you, Casper.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
You know,
back.
as the bot says, get the fuck out of here. No,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, Republican Ash has the bot under control.
Oh, that fucking bot is so funny, Ross. That fucking thing where it goes like, "Oh, I'm thinking of doing this today," and then the bot goes, "Yeah, that's because you're a fag." It's like, oh, Ross Dog fucking Googled it. No way he would have known that. I like his style. Yeah.
At least he knows how to Google.
It was called Batmania because some guy called, I think it was John Batman or something, settled on the Yarra or something like that.
Really?
It was named after him. So yeah, Batmania.
Batmania.
It was called Batmania. Can you fucking believe that? I
Oh.
never knew that. Ever. I would never.
They should
have even-
rename it just for the heck of it.
I like Batmania. Anyway.
Batmania.
Hey, you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
I'm just doing that for you.
I love the other one.
This is the best one ever. No. Okay, so an Aussie When an Aussie tried to sell New Zealand on eBay, what was the starting price?
1 cent.
Correct.
No, because
That's a true story.
Yeah, no. Did he own New Zealand? Did he have the power?
No, I think he just fucking put it on eBay because he fucking probably hated New Zealand. So he wants to sell the fucking place.
For how much did it sell?
I don't know. I think it would have got taken down.
Why?
I'm pretty.
I mean, hey,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it would have got taken down. But you know how like I don't think I've ever sold anything. No, I must have. Have you ever sold anything on eBay where you put the starting price at 1 cent and then you just wait for the bids to come in? Like
when you look at eBay, how do you say, statistics?
yeah.
A auction that starts at 1 cent has the best possibility to have a high price at the end.
Wow.
And the reason is that people, they go into auctions. For some, it's like gamblings.
Yeah.
Like they will not enter an auction if it's up more than 1 cent.
Okay. Well, I'd always fear that you something that you own that you were hoping to get, hundreds of dollars for, will be just left out, and you'll end up having to sell it for $20 because you once you agree to sell it for the highest bidder, it can be anything.
But look on eBay, there are auctions where something is offered and it's offered 20% less in price. That's what the auction starts, or they have a reserve. Some of them don't get touched at all because someone who wants to, join an auction, they want to start at the bottom and work their way up.
Yeah.
It's just part of the culture.
So reserve.
eBay,
so it's
eBay
very
culture.
similar to house auctions. So there's
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
usually a reserve. Yeah. Okay. Because I tend to get a bit impatient, and I'll just fucking pay whatever the buy it now price is because I want something fast.
Well, Rostock Network, you're a smart guy, but that's a dumb comment. eBay doesn't allow less than 99 cents for buy now, meaning a fixed price. An auction can be 1 cent, and most of the auction in America, Rostock, where you say you live, dox yourself right now, you punk. 1 cent auctions are the most auctions in America starting on eBay. You motherfucker. Go ahead. I told you I mute and you talk to Claire.
Yeah, Claire, are you there, Claire? Are you back? Sorry, I had you in the backstage. I didn't see you there.
That's all right. I'll just sit here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good.
Can you hear me well? Like, is it breaking up?
No, it sounds fine, but can you hear me now?
Okay.
Sorry, I have to Rostock, you can sell on eBay for 10 years and still be too stupid to start an auction at 1 cent. That's all I wanted to say. Go back and look. Show me receipts, you punk.
Careful, Ing. He's got the link. I'd be careful.
Well, he not only has he link, I'd probably be banned on Rostock.
I
gotta join Lemonade tonight.
Oh, don't you dare flip flop.
Go back on eBay and check it, Rostock. Don't make things like that. That's why they tell us we are bad people.
Look at Rostock in the chat. Rostock's a truth teller.
Yeah.
Lying is in my vocabulary. That's funny.
On eBay for 10 years.
Ross, has the wife gone to bed yet? That's what I want to know. Are you allowed to let your hair down yet?
Me?
No, Ross. I was talking to Ross.
Oh.
No, you don't mind what time it is. You just stream when you want, right?
I can only see in black and white. I just lost my sight. Listen, Rostock, I have an American address. I know what Americans do on eBay, and you're one of them. And I gonna dox your account if you, from now on, don't start your auction that's 1 cent. I tell you that much.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You
know what? Why am I getting the feeling that you and Ross would make a good fight night fucking topic?
Well, this is on. We're gonna call it RDA eBay. Canada is sometimes almost
Yeah,
as
I'm
good
Aussie
as the
too.
US.
So, Claire, what did you
That's
think of that last question I had when you had your problems there? Did you hear what Melbourne was called before? Does she not hear me?
I can't hear her either. Let
I
me just
can't
get
hear you.
I will post the eBay link in the chat where there's an
Ah,
auction in the US with 1 cent. Just
My
hang on.
God,
It will
I
only
feel
take
like
me
space
2 seconds.
monster. Everything's backing up. Feel like you're in space. Maybe I should go out and come back in.
yeah.
Unless we're all
Mhm.
talking at the same time, because every time you speak, Caspar, it's like it's broken.
Me?
You talk now.
Typing. I typed in the chat. Go out and come back, please. Don't know why.
Come back. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. um. Damn it. All right. Ing.
Yes, right here.
What was Vegemite invented from?
What? Veggie? What?
What? Vegemite.
What's a Vegemite?
Vegemite. Have you ever had Vegemite? Vegemite on toast. Australian Vegemite. Come on. You know Vegemite. Google Vegemite. Come on now.
Okay, I'm googling eBay 1 cent auctions right now.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any Vegemite in eBay, but
No, just hang on. Okay, Vegemite is so. How is it typed? Like Vegemite?
yeah. Vegemite. Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm slack again.
And now I know what it is.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Kate. I think Katie was first. What
was
first.
the question?
The question was, what was Vegemite invented from?
Oh, okay.
So the
I
answer
didn't read
is
the end. Sorry, Bones.
the answer is leftover yeast used to make beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
thanks to Germans then.
Yeah, actually, it's quite nice.
No, it is.
I have it on toast, right? But you can't. It's really strong. So there's two types of Aussies here, right? One
Yeah,
Aussie
yeah.
loves to one Aussie like me loves to spread it thinly on toast. But there's other Aussies that fucking cake it on the toast, and it's too strong. Like to have it that way for me personally. I like it very thinly on toast. My husband worked at the veggie factory. Oh, cool. Yeah. I think Vegemite, is it still owned by Dick Smith, or did he freaking sell it out again or something? I'm not sure. All right, so that was my 10 questions. That was my failed trivia fucking segment. Claire didn't come back. Claire's left me. She can come back. Did Ross answer my question in the chat before about whether he was free
Ross
to come on?
knows nothing.
I wanted to give Pug, you better behave, Pug. Fucking He-Man sheets, you bastard.
You want me to time him out?
No, because then he'll be booking you for fight night then if you start doing that.
So what? Pug does nothing to me.
I wanted to give Ross.
I gonna sell him on an auction on eBay for what?
German people always think they know everything, like how the human race should be made up of.
Nato, you're absolutely right. I apologize for it. I usually don't point out that I'm Aryan, that I'm, and I never point out that I'm just better than everybody else. I always keep it on the down low. Nato, but you got a good point. I should keep it back. It makes people feel bad. I'm on a diet. Having a bad week.
Yeah. Well,
I want to know how many Oktoberfests Ling's
Listen
been
to
to.
me. Yesterday,
I'm getting cranky because you can't eat the food.
To Claire, I will never be cranky. Listen to me, Claire. No, I was never on an Oktoberfest, and I've lived outside
really?
Munich. I was born and lived outside Munich. Every community in Germany has their own beer or wine fest in the north, and the season starts in February, ends in October. And a beer tent with the music and with the local, butchers and bakers and brewers. It's the same in every community. But I'm not going to the Oktoberfest that's for tourists and pay twice as much for a liter of beer that I can do locally. So locals don't frequent Oktoberfest. I think everyone who in Germany should go there because you get everything that's culture in Bavaria in one scoop. But we have our own Oktoberfest all over the place, but at different times, as I said. Like the city I was born in, we had it in September, and the neighboring village had it in February. So there's every week you can go somewhere, but you don't go to the Oktoberfest in Munich. It's just too much money. Are there other questions?
Yes.
I only know one saying in German, and it's
Yeah.
not swearing.
Oh, damn.
Well, unbelievable.
Maybe
Let
Ing
me-
will know this. Ich liebe dich.
Oh, that would be so nice if that was true. It's I love you, right?
It's not
Yeah.
true.
No, but yeah, you're right. You
It
almost had
sounded like
no
it
ac-
sounded like I suck dick. That's if you.
Well,
if you
that comes
listen-
with it. I
if you
love
listen
you
to that-
sucking dick. It's
What
very
am I
true.
saying?
Yeah, no. I know.
Don't say it wrong, Ing.
No, you
don't
said
say
it right. And
negatively.
your accent, you had less Australian accent speaking German than when you speak English.
What did it mean?
Was it
No, it's just
so
hard.
it was
to-
okay?
No, it was good. I understood it. It was spelled right. No,
Okay.
perfect.
I said I love you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
only
d-
German.
it was I love.
Saying
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
It's why I
Okay.
said when Casper said it sounded like suck my dick, I said it's almost the same in Germany. If someone says ich liebe dich, you say okay, then suck my dick. That's how it goes.
No,
Casper
hang
would
on,
say
now that-
Casper would say,
no, no,
"Please
now
say
that you
I
said
love
that,
you."
now
No.
that he said when he said it, it sounded like eat a dick.
And I tell you something. When
That's what
we
it sounded
say that there is no real German word, is a German word for cocksucker, but we actually use the English cocksucker in Germany.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
very good.
Yeah.
So when they all
Oh, look
called
at Cass.
when they called Donald Trump a cocksucker, everyone in Germany understood. They were yelling that out. It was,
I don't know any swear words in other languages. Live a very sheltered life.
Oh no, I know another. Isn't Guten Tagen
Guten,
Guten
yeah,
German
Guten
or
Tag.
Austrian?
Is it? Yeah. No, that's
There's a profile named Busti Malaka. Have you seen that? Isn't that a word of some kind?
Oh,
Busti Malaka.
Ross, see, now he's trying to suck up to me again. No.
What? What's he
That
doing?
1 cent auctions on eBay.
What's he doing?
But we did hate the Bolsheviks first.
Uh,
And I have the feeling Ross is a Bolshevik. The way
So-
he talks about eBay auction.
so when when is I didn't see Ross come up or anything or say anything, but when is this
You just put up his
fight night?
comment.
When is the fight night thing?
Well,
No,
we
no, I
didn't
mean, come
have
up on
one.
panel.
We have to schedule it now.
But it's usually on their Saturday night, isn't it?
Yes, Saturday night, I believe.
Which is our Sunday, roughly around midday, I think, Sunday for us.
I just get alerted when it happens. I don't
Malaka.
plan ahead.
But isn't it Judgment Day?
Tomorrow's judgment. Yeah, tomorrow I will not have an eBay discussion with Ross, I don't think.
Yes, please, no eBay discussions. Are you going to drag this eBay through Discord now for the next fucking 2-3 hours?
No, I won't, but Ross will, so I have to. Of course we will.
So Casper,
You
you
just say-
asking when the showdown's on?
Ing, you should just post fucking eBay links all day. That'd be funny.
Oh, I started right. I started in the chat. I'll do that all night. I gotta be ranked up to rank number 67 by the end of the weekend. And Claire Bear just asked about the judgment.
Yeah,
Day.
that's why I wanted Ross to come up and say what was planned. I didn't know if there's planned. I'm not privy to
Ask
what's
him if
exactly.
Rostock probably doesn't want to come up because I'm here because he's a coward. But
I'm
ask
pretty
him if-
sure he's not afraid of you.
if, just You asked if you want me to drop out, so you have some space up here.
Oh, I can have 6, you know, supposedly.
Not eliminate is one of them. She's
Yeah.
even too heavy.
You know,
for
I can't.
StreamYard.
I know she watched the last one because she made the comment about Marianne and she asked if Marianne cooks because remember Marianne had food delivered when we were streaming, and she referenced it in her live like, "Do you even cook, girl?" Like,
Well, at least
So-
she can afford some food delivered, you know.
yeah, Uber or whatever. Not Uber. What is it? Uber Eats or whatever you call it. Is it Uber Eats?
I don't know.
Some-
I never used the Uber.
I've
For anything.
tried it once.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. So Claire Bear, I think my trivial segment fucking flopped. I think I might have to improve.
No,
she
I
go?
liked
Oh.
it, and I
Did you-
especially like the music questions. Music and movies, yay!
So I
That
should
gives
throw
it
that little.
geograph-
I should throw that in every
geography.
week. I should throw that in every week. Don't you think? Like just 10. Don't make it. Oh, excuse me. Don't make it too long. Like 10 questions or something. Like 10 things.
Yeah, but it's fun to let the chat answer too. I think Katie killed it.
Yeah.
in
Well, the
trivia.
Aussies did really good. Katie did well. B threw a few things in there. I think Deborah maybe.
And Ross, I was surprised by Ross.
Oh, Ross googled.
impressed me,
Ross
but-
Ross
and he's a
cheated.
smart
Ross
dude.
cheated big time because there's no way Ross can know that Batmania was Melbourne. No way, and I don't know that. No way. I want him to admit that he cheated.
Ross
Actually-
doesn't even know anything about eBay.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
Ehu? eBay? Ehu?
Oh, in Australia, but even Australia has its own eBay website.
I love eBay.
eBay.eo.
You want to know what I presently got on order from eBay?
Let me know. One of those flashlights.
I wish I had a flashlight. Flashlight,
Well,
you mean? Not flashlight.
You could buy one from
flashlight.
Helen, but he has them all. He all
Nah,
used them.
he's bored them all out. He's disgusting.
Ugh.
I've only got one thing. I'm looking at it right now. I've only got one thing. Pool cleaning tablets and floating chlorine tub dispenser. So for my small pool, I need to put chlorine in there. So that's the only thing I have on order at the moment. But I have gotten quite a lot of stuff recently. Oh, where did everyone go? Oh, no, it's all right. Ing's here. Oh, I lost Claire again. Damn. Ing, you're on a computer, right? Not a phone.
Yes, I'm on a computer.
Yeah. I think the phones just keep dropping out all the time. You know, like because they don't have they don't have StreamYard doesn't have dedicated app. So you're using just like
No, I just log in. I
yeah.
don't-
Yeah,
don't
on the
do-
website. Yeah, on the yeah,
But
yeah.
this is
yeah,
my last
yeah,
go at
yeah.
this.
Yeah, is it because of the phone, Claire? Does it just drop? Does it just drop on you, like it just crashes or something?
I don't know.
Claire?
It's really, really funny. Like one.
So you only have a Claire. You only have a phone. You don't have. You
I
don't
will
have a
set it up for
laptop.
you.
You don't have a laptop or anything, Claire.
Yeah, no, I do, but I was just busy this morning, so I haven't set it up. But
Okay.
I'll let you guys talk, and I'll talk.
Yeah, it's
I'll
all good.
talk in chat because
It's all good. I mean, we just hit the 2 hour
I
mark,
just-
so that's usually my
I
limit
just
anyway.
like
But
you guys are breaking up, and lovely to
okay.
meet you, Ing. My
Yeah,
pleasure.
it was nice talking to you. Claire, please be back.
I'll see you in chat.
Yeah, see you.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich auch. Claire Bear, ich liebe dich auch.
see, we're gonna have to work on. We're gonna have to work on Claire Bear's access because she's gonna be a co-host every now and then, so she has to get
No,
it.
she has
She has
to
to get
laptop. Laptop
she has
is
to
bad.
get-
You know,
yeah, the laptop
I'll
definitely.
get it sorted. I'll get
Yeah.
it sorted. I'll get it sorted.
Claire Bear knows
Cool.
It's all good. Oh, you know what? I'll try one other thing. Hold on. I'll try one other thing. That might
Alright.
sort it out.
So we have respect in the chat. eBay. Catherine says, "I eBay." Deborah says, "I want a new TV." B Stinger is Cass. You know your Aussie stuff. Deborah asked, "Do I have a pool?" I think I've answered this, Deborah. But yeah, I don't have like a proper permanent pool, but I have like this like temporary pool for the winter, for the summer. I sold my house that had the pool, and I miss it every day. But I have this. Stop laughing because Claire's laughing at me because I sent her a selfie.
Just
in
go
the
there
pool.
and use the pool.
So
He's got a
that
blow
would be.
up pool. It's cute.
It's not a blow up pool
for the
It's,
winter.
it's like a bladder pool type thing, right? But it's plenty deep enough to get in there on a hot day. And I took a selfie from the pool last week and I sent it to her. She's like, look at you in the pool. Anyway, I hate trying to get the pool
Let's
chemicals
not talk
right.
about wallets either.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna take pictures and use that as a topic, and I was gonna get the chat's opinion, right? And I'll tell them now, and I'll show you next week, right? These Aussie girls, guys, right? They think that I carry a purse, right? It's not a purse, right? I'm looking at it right now. It's a goddamn wallet, right? But the way I took a picture.
It's a man bag.
I took a picture of it. Actually, no, I didn't take a picture of it, guys. I went down to pick up the mic, right, from fucking Office Works or something, and I was so excited when I got in the car. I was on Discord and I took a picture of the mic sitting in the front seat, right, and in between, I had my wallet, stuck in the middle, right. And the way the picture looked, right? The way the picture looked, to them it looked like a goddamn purse. It's not a goddamn purse, right? I'm gonna take pictures of this damn thing, right? And I'm gonna put a ruler on it so you can see that it's not even the length of a normal purse. And we're gonna prove this once and for all.
About that
Next week. What?
All the true crime people are looking at the photo going, oh yeah, forget the mic. What is that big motherfucking thing in the middle? Oh, it's your man bag.
Yeah, that's exactly what you guys did to me. Yeah,
So
I
bad.
got paid out. Yeah.
Kara.
And you know the funny thing is, it must have
Nancy boy.
It must have affected me because I started eBaying wallets. So I'm thinking like maybe I need to up my wallet. Like actually, I thought I might have needed a bigger one because I had so much cash on me I couldn't fold the fucking thing.
Cash.
Yeah, that's why I'm cash bar.
Cash.
I had so much cash on me I couldn't fold the damn thing. And anyway, that's in the bank now.
Don't get a bigger one.
Yeah, bigger is better, Claire. That's what they say.
No, it's the way how you use it.
So yeah, I was eBaying wallets. I might look at those ones that start at 1 cent. You know, might bid. Sheep pill.
Cool.
Sheep pill and now a purse. Oh yeah. I'm looking really good now. You watch Dragon Lady Jamie's going to get on later and say Casper has a purse. You wait, see, it'll happen.
We know it's not true, but we can still pay you out nonetheless. But while you're on eBay,
it was funny.
Get some new bed sheets. Get some new bed sheets,
Jesus
all right?
Christ. Yeah.
But the bed sheets are not the problem.
You know the problem, Ing. The problem is I'm in like a lovely group, right? But I'm the only guy, so I get smashed with bra pictures and all sorts of things.
Yeah, what's
It's
wrong
just
with
like
that?
You're living the dream, Casper. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm living the dream.
It sure does.
Yeah, I'm living the dream. I make dreams come true. I mean, I've done it for B.
You're making dreams come true.
Yeah, I'm making
and
dreams.
you're
I've done
living
it for B. I'm gonna do it for. I'm gonna do it for all of you. Just give me time, and when I work out who when I work out who your YouTube crushes are, I'll take a little screenshot there and keep that and put that in the memory, and then I'll make a dream come true.
Okay.
Just don't set me up, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you didn't word that properly. Casper,
You have to.
Casper, you better not have set me up.
You better not have set me up.
Better not have set me up.
I'm a
Hi,
bit quiet
everybody.
because I'm making a
Hey.
Photoshop.
How y'all doing? Oh, it's so great to see you all. Yeah. So,
Look,
can I sing a song?
stop it.
Sorry, I got to stop.
I like
maybe it
how
helps me.
she says, "How you doing? How
How
y'all
you
doing?"
Oh.
And no one answers her. No one writes anything. Like
And
It's so true. She
You
doesn't know
know-
how anybody's doing.
and
That's
I
it,
don't
that-
know, but
that's it.
yeah, I know, but
Pug is being rude to me. Nothing wrong with. He's mentioned the He-Man bed sheets again. I'm telling you, that's strike two.
I love them. Like I love those bed sheets.
You know, I almost took a picture of my like bed sheets. They're actually just plain blue at the moment, but I thought it was too boring, so I didn't bother.
That's true. Hang on here.
I'm not looking at the chat because you guys are the
Well,
priority.
well,
What are
Catherine,
they all saying?
Catherine just said at Claire, don't forget, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Who said that?
Catherine, as in that's
Oh.
something that Lemonade would say, I guess.
Oh
It's
yeah.
more-
That's what.
Oh yeah.
And she, you know what she
See,
yells?
You know what? You just dropped it, Casper. You just dropped it because I was going to come in here, and if I could do a real Lemonade impression, that
Yeah.
would be, every second word would be bitch and fuck, and I wasn't going to say it. I didn't want to drop the tone. It's like, and I'll fucking come back 10 times harder at you.
Yeah. If you come at me, I'll come back 10 times harder.
It's crazy.
Actually, I hope she does something different.
Shaking in our sheets.
Was I right? I didn't catch it because I was out watching a couple of lads play soccer. But did I hear that she did something different last night? Did I hear she actually did some crime stuff, or no? Was that
True
just
crime?
a rumor? Was that a rumor or a joke? Was someone playing a joke on me? I was probably playing a joke on me.
I
True
must have
crime.
been channeling in because I didn't even watch her live. How's that? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm not suffering withdrawals, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit along the in line where I've just about got to
Done.
that stage. Yeah, just about got to that stage. Casper has
What
pajamas,
stage?
bananas in pajamas, sheets, and Humphrey pillows. Oh, Spacey, how I missed you,
So-
Spacey.
Is this when we do our skit, and it's because you know, and so bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Jamie,
See, gotta
Jamie,
throw in a
that's very-
song, you know.
Jamie, that's very funny. You have a
This
very
is so
sense of
bad. It's
humor.
good.
Jamie, I love your voice.
It's vomit worthy, you know, because who we're copying.
Jamie, you have such a lovely, sweet voice. Could you please sing for us, Jamie? Sorry, I can't keep a straight face when I'm live. I do it, like I said, I do it really good when I'm by myself. I should record
In the
myself.
shower.
In the shower.
Yeah. Well, you obviously just jump in the shower, but keep the camera off, and it'll come out right.
So Deborah says Jamie told me I've gone over to the dark side, meaning you, Casper. I'm on the dark side.
Yeah.
You're on the dark side.
Yeah, Deborah's in the dark side.
What?
Considering
where
that
intelligence
Jamie
lives.
Considering Jamie probably didn't realize
To
that
die.
friggin' Deborah was Aussie for a start. There's already we were talking about this in we have not that we all stick together just because we're Aussie, because that's not necessarily true either. We have fuckwits here as well, trust me. But there is something to be said for the way that the Aussies are a little bit on YouTube. Like for instance, I'll go in and say just hi to Wendy V because I thought she was an Aussie and someone said she was, but I thought she was New Zealander. But I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Like just drama. I'm sorry, no, thank you. But I'll just go in and say hi. That's what we do.
I live with 3 people. I don't know what they're talking about either. my wife and my kids. Sometimes we look at each other and say, well, "Who are you?" And my younger one.
You know the thing
pointed
is though, Casper.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like what I've noticed is that
Spacey's a bit
we
rude.
pay each
I'm gonna
other
put that
out
on.
and drag each other every minute of the single day, right? And so
Well, yeah.
other people. Oh, you're a fuckwit, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
and
I
so
thought that was.
it's like
I'm sure Spacey loves me
that's a
deep
form
down.
of love.
I'm gonna have to.
She's
I'm
in
gonna have
love
to
with
dig
you.
really deep, but I'm sure she does love me.
She's in love with you. She calls you a fuckwit, man.
Uh,
But so we're used to it, and then other people are like, wow, those Yankees and those guys over there, they it's like they can't handle it, and it's like we do it for fun every minute
Yeah.
of the day.
yeah.
So it's really, I think it's really crazy, and then because we got each other's back, and we just go, well, this is weird, and you have a commonality, it's suddenly deemed you Aussies. Like what?
Yeah,
We're
group
cool
us
as.
all. Yeah, the group the whole
Yeah.
fucking country she does. It's like, are you kidding me? Listen, I mean, if Spacey keeps
She
talking like
said
that,
you were
though,
like sheep.
if Spacey keeps talking like that, I don't know if I'll be able to have any more lunch dates because, that's pretty rude. So Spacey, you're trying to get yourself out of lunch here at this rate.
Want me to time her out?
Oh, look at Twiggy. Hi, Twiggy.
She'd actually like that, I think. That's the problem.
Yeah, like Cosmic.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Exactly,
We
Space.
banter.
Exactly.
Ing, you know how we were bantering a lot in Jamie's chat when we were in there together, like in the chat.
Yeah, it's fun to do.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do in the Aussies all the time.
From dusk till dawn.
Yeah, that's what we do all the
Totally.
time.
We don't save it for YouTube. We do it all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. That's why a lot of the stuff is
some
like
people-
that goes on YouTube. Just goes
Yeah,
like
that
it
is-
doesn't bother us. It doesn't bother us because we're paying out on each other a fair bit.
Mm.
I do it at work too. I'm always paying.
Although
out
I
on the
think
girls.
Spacey's officially in love with you. By
Me?
The way.
Me?
Literally, she must be. She calls you a fuckwit.
I thought she was in love with Rex. I was going to hook them up.
Oh no, she's too timing Rex for you.
And don't
She
forget,
calls you
yeah, like
fuckwit,
Twiggy,
man.
like Twiggy said, don't forget we're a cult.
Oh,
funny.
we're Spacey's cult. We're fembots,
I'm-
and you've got to wear
I'm
the boobs as well.
I'm gonna
You know those
start-
fembots from the Austin Powers movie where they fire bullets from their boobs?
No, I never got into
And
that. Dude.
Spacey
I
is
never got into that.
Spacey's Dr. Evil, and we're all under her spell.
Really?
That's what Jamie thinks.
Well, Jamie's very misinformed, unfortunately, but we all know that. All
Yeah,
right, I'm just gonna
just
while I'm
wrong.
talking to you guys.
She doesn't know it either.
And she doesn't Ing.
Oh dear.
Problem.
So if you're on the dark side, Casper, does that mean Ing's on the dark side as well?
Fucking all on the dark side.
I
Apparently.
lost 2 world wars. Of course, I'm on the dark side.
Yeah.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich auch, Claire.
All right.
What are you doing?
I put the link in the chat for Wendy's if anybody wants to help Wendy. I donated.
Oh, that's
something.
Wendy's.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Wendy's. Trust me, I don't need anybody's money. So yeah, no, I look with the Wendy thing that we were chatting about it before, just before I wrap it up. But oh fuck, I've missed 2 private chat. Oh, that was from Claire. Oh, okay. So with
That
the
was
Wendy
ages
thing,
ago.
yeah,
Get with
sorry,
the
Claire.
program.
Multitasking today's
It's
killing
okay.
me. So with the Wendy thing, guys, like we talked about the fact that obviously RDA didn't script anything for her. We all know that. But with that
Yep.
thing too, also like Ing said, like some of us has known Wendy for 15 years. Howard Stern, blah blah blah. Wendy will always sort of needs money. When you could give her 5,000 this week, and next week she'll ask you again. Like that's how it is. So, but regardless of
Yeah, the
that,
difference is that Shimmer actually received money from Wendy, who needs the money. That's the only
yeah.
difference.
Well, look, Ing,
But that she
not-
didn't bring up.
In like I have actually I put that video on my YouTube about Jimmy didn't give Wendy's money back, so obviously attracted quite a lot of comments, good and bad, and I've addressed everybody on there. Now I don't know, some people are saying that it never happened, some people saying like don't believe what you hear and all sort of stuff. Now the thing is, my
So
stance
why
is,
would he admit to her in a stream 3 or 4
I
weeks
know, I
ago?
know, I know,
you know?
I know. So my argument was that, if I just like if she did donate and he did receive and he didn't give back, and then he showed the receipt that he sent it back, that to me, I'd be satisfied with that. I told, I think it was Copper or
Yes,
someone.
Casper, no, I'm not saying this against
I would take
misery.
the
I'm
video. I
saying-
would take the video down. I will take
I'm-
the video down and delete it. Like,
No,
but the
but,
thing
you
is, I
know-
never saw any proof
Proof of what?
that the money got sent back to Wendy.
No,
That's all
not
I'm
about
saying.
sending back. That she donated in the first place.
Oh no,
is
I've seen
questionable.
I've seen screenshots of her donating. I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those. So I don't know. Is the whole dilemma the fact that she didn't donate in the first place, or just the fact that he didn't send it back?
Would
you
you
know
accept the donations from Wendy, Casper?
who
You.
me? No way.
Okay, he accepted it until it became public and people asked him, why would you do that? So he said, well, I send it back. But that's not even the point. My point is that it's no problem
You can
for
reject it.
Lemonade that Misery did that, but she points at RDA for writing down what she said on a video a week ago.
Yeah,
You know, why would
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
That she points out.
yeah, yeah. Look. I don't. That wasn't where I was going with the conversation. Anyway, what I was
Sorry,
gonna
I'm all over
what,
the place.
No, me. I was going a different way. My point is that I'm going to donate to Wendy like on a semi regular basis, and I don't care what she does with it. Now, I had a discussion with Aggro in Discord, and I totally get where he's coming from. Aggro knows Wendy very, very well from the Held and he sends her gift cards and stuff. I think every Christmas, which is very, very nice. I'm going to donate a little bit more regular than that. Like, and I don't really care what she does with it. I don't care whether it's going towards a knee brace. I don't care if it's going towards scratchies. I'm going to send her $20 here and there, and I'm happy with that. I'm not going to PayPal and dox myself. So I gave to this time I gave to the GoFundMe because then I just used my credit card or my debit card to pay for it, which seemed to me to be a lot safer. And I don't know if she's gonna have a GoFundMe and how long it's ever going to be up there. I don't know if it's going to be like the Jamie one that's just permanently up there, or whether or not because I thought GoFundMe was just for a certain length of time, but maybe it's just like something that you can have up there all the time. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm just going to give her $20 every now and then, and she can do with whatever she wants with it. I'm hearing stories that is covered by some sort of insurance, the medical thing to stuff, but that's just Wendy. And once you understand what she's like, she's a very nice person. And in actual fact, I would have been happy to have her up, but she was in the chat earlier, but I think she left because obviously she doesn't really hang around for that too long on anybody's streams. So yeah, that's my feeling on that. And if you go to a GoFund, if anybody wants to think I'm fibbing or lying or whatever, like who probably would, then just go to the just Google GoFundMe Wendy Pack, and you'll find the link straight away. And if you go in there, you'll see that Casper from Brisbane donated, just like some of the other people that I know. I haven't got the link up at the moment. I closed it just now before, but popping back in, Robbie. Well, I'm just sort of tying things up, but anybody wants to come up for a quick hello is welcome to. And I'm just setting up my exit plan at the moment. I think I've been on. Oh, for me.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah. Have we actually said yeah? She's screen recording this. Hey, Jamie.
Oh my God.
I'm dedicating a song to her. Round and Round by Spandau Ballet.
Nice.
That's Jamie's song. All she does is go round in circles. Round and round, round and round.
You can use my GIF.
Yeah, okay. I've just got to work out what the fuck I'm doing. So I want to share a picture that Ing just sent me because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, they saved Robbie. Oh, look at Save Robbie. Hi, Robbie.
Share screen.
Totally fine. Hi, Sandra.
All right, so
nice. Is this Australia?
Yeah, that's just wallpaper background on my spare
How
screen.
How old are those trees?
Notice I took all my icons. I took all my icons off that screen, so I didn't fuck myself.
What is still up?
I'm trying to get this picture up. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm not sure if I'm doing it properly. And it's too fucking small. Can I make it bigger? Resize. Can I resize?
What are you doing?
Can you see that picture? Oh, I'm sharing a picture that Ing did. It's an eBay.
Oh, okay.
It's an eBay, and it says Ross Dog, who is banned from eBay, and it's got a picture of him, and it's for sale for 1 cent. Fuck, I wish I could make that bigger. But I'm just not skilled.
Look at Ross. He gave himself his own haircut.
Oh, look.
Skills.
Here we go. Is that better?
Penelope just said in the Discord that 1 penny is too much.
Is that a real picture? Is that Ross's
This is
real
slander.
picture?
Of course, it's a real picture.
Badass.
You know, Lemonade thinks we only make memes about her.
US 1 cent starting bid. Place a bid. Like that's pretty funny. Is that a real picture? Is that a real picture?
Yes.
Is that his real picture? Like, did he just do that on purpose one day?
He posted this on Discord many times. That's where I got it from.
That's not his everyday look, right?
No, I think he has a cap on. No,
Look at
well,
that.
he's a tough guy, man.
That's a face only a mother could love, right?
Oh.
No. All right, I'm going back. I love that guy. We can't do that. Like, guys.
He
Oh my
started it.
god. All right, let me set something else up. Oh, I had it already set up. I'm an idiot. All right. Okay.
Who's coming?
Nobody. I'm thinking I'm going to tie things up. Is there anybody else that wants to? Is there anybody else that wants to come up and say hi? Before I wrap it up, I usually only do 2 hours, and I'm on 2 hours 25. So don't talk about Ross Dog selling Ross Dog pick. Let us know how much it makes.
Time flies.
Look, no, I don't usually style my hair like that. Okay, that's cool. Badass haircut from Robbie. This is slander. We'll call the cops on yours. Oh my god. Oh, anyway, guys. Thank you for everyone coming on today. I appreciate it. Ing, thank you very much, my friend.
Thanks for
Claire
having me.
Bear. Claire Bear, not a
pleasure with
first.
Claire Bear.
Has Claire Bear been, Claire, I want to ask you, have you been on a panel before? Like,
What?
Have you been on a panel before, like before my time or before we spoke? Like, have you been on Jamie's or have you been on other panels before? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Go closer to your mic because you seriously. But
If I
yeah,
was any
I
closer,
have
I'd be
been
eating the
on-
fucking thing. Yeah.
Are you in the shower?
No, it's just cracking up again, Claire. It's not my mic. I'm speaking too close
Claire,
to it.
I can hear Casper, but you're
Alright, wait.
picking up.
It's not me. It's
Yeah.
not me, girl. It's not me. It's you. You know the old saying. It's not me. It's you. It's not me. It's you, Claire.
No, I wish it was you though,
Casper, this is what you sound
We-
like.
Oh, great.
No,
shut up.
yeah, but no, that's how you hear him.
And anyways,
Claire,
I'll catch you later.
Claire,
Cheers.
Claire, why are you so
Cheersing.
mean to me in the
Can't
chat?
hear
Claire, why are you so mean to me in the chat? Stop
me.
being
That's
rude,
right,
Claire.
You're not listening to me.
I'm going to
Listen.
time you. I'm going to time you
did-
out, Claire.
It's
To
you.
time you out, Claire. I'm going to
Have
hide you from my
some
channel.
intelligence about yourself. What? It's common sense. You get it?
Don't you get it?
I just booted her. I'm going to have the last say, Claire. I'm going to have the last say. All right.
Well,
Fucking hell.
I'm glad I'm still
Oh.
on.
Oh, I'm trying to
Casper,
find my.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Thank you very much
Sure.
for coming on. All right.
Sure.
All right. Catch you in the Discord, or if I don't see you.
Well, Don A is on soon.
Okay. I might drop in. I've been sitting in the heat of my bedroom for 2 hours, so
Well, it's
I'm probably-
53 degrees, right?
I gotta get some
Outside time.
yeah. I haven't done
Outside.
anything today. I got to get some shit done. So, all right, buddy. Thanks for
Thanks, Casper. Yeah, talk to you
Yeah.
later. Thanks,
Thanks,
Jed. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Let me just fucking bring something up here. Let's jump past that stage. Get to the last
Fighter, and they'll kill
part.
you just because I don't.
That'll do. Thanks, everybody.
In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot, and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus no bigger than this that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus and cute beaver duck thing has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and
I saw
stingrays and
Clucky's
sea
gun.
urchins and shit and hectic fucking
swear that was
homicidal
Clucky's
box
gun.
jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't
Clucky's
end up in
gone.
the hands of suicidal teens.
Brody, hide.
At least we don't have
There's
an
RDA.
NRA who pay millions of dollars every day, buying off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopi, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. But we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day, buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. And there wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons, and there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know, 'cause I'm from another country.